I freaked out because I stepped and I felt this and I thought it was
the
Miguel.
cat. Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, it's not moving. And then I stepped on it a little more. I was like, did I fucking kill the cat? Oh,
You
jeez.
snap that spine like a inappropriate thing. Crazy.
The cat's over here.
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
Look at him.
Oh, he's so
Look at him.
cute.
Oh.
But
We'll
no.
switch it over to this camera so you can see him all good. Oh, actually, I can do that right now. Oh, no, you can't
No,
see
go
him.
back to what it was before. Just leave it at what it's.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. Let's leave it here. Let's leave it
Oh,
here.
look at him. He's so cute. Oh.
He's like, there's too much brightness.
But yes. So Dyson, how was Christmas?
It was good. Yeah. I got to see my family. I got a green screen.
Like a big one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll get to use that for some fun stuff. And I've been coming up with like video ideas I want to do like in the new year. I want to do a series where I learn how to speedrun different video games. They're like popular speedruns.
Oh, nice.
I give myself a week to play the game blind, like first, like if I've never played the game before, play the game blind, learn what the game is all about, and then I learn how to speedrun it.
I want to see you speedrun Dark Souls and see how...
I
No,
want to
that's
do
a
that
good
with
one.
you.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
I want to do that video with you because you used to speedrun Dark Souls.
It's true.
Yeah.
I got
so-
too good at that game.
And I was really enjoying when we were playing on the 24-hour stream that got lost.
just like walking you through like each level, be like.
It was really good because I don't play the game that often anymore. Realizing that I knew the little secrets as I'd be like, well, we're really struggling here. How do we get further? I'm like, oh yeah, no, do this.
No, I like because I have forgotten so much of the game and being like, wait, I remember this. I
yeah.
remember this. I remember this.
Little blast from the past.
I mean, it helps that we were playing the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
We got through gargoyles.
Through
Yes.
gargoyles.
That's where we finished.
You also fought the guardian of like the plant level,
The guardian of the plant level?
the like headless stone. He's like he blocks like the doors and it's like
you fought the mini boss, the Titanite demon.
Oh.
Big hammer guy.
Right, yeah. As you go into not the forest,
The bridge troll.
no, not that.
It's like something gardens or whatever.
Yeah. Near the blacksmith.
Yeah, and he sends the electric like
Oh, he
abilities.
tried to fight it.
Yeah.
lightning.
No, he beat him, didn't he?
No, I think he killed him. I think he died a lot.
Yeah, because he was doing like no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was probably the one boss, or mini boss, I guess.
Yeah, mini boss. That's harder than most of the bosses.
Yeah, that I got stuck on. Other than the one guy at the very beginning, who I was like practicing parrying on.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the guy who cleared the entire gargoyle level for you.
Yeah, that was funny.
Killed.
That sucked.
No,
Well, I'm gonna have to play it again for realsies,
the
so
fact that
that's fine.
he killed one of the gargoyles before he even landed.
Before the other one landed,
Yeah,
that was so
like,
funny.
I was like, "Fuck!" He's not letting Dyson do this fight at all. Dyson got like 2 hits in.
Dyson didn't even get to see the mini bosses in the church because the guy just ran up to them and killed them.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
The single spawn mini boss.
Yeah, there's like a giant metal armored guy with a hammer.
And then a
who's-
wizard.
And then a wizard who's hurling spells at you while you're fighting the other one.
Oh, that would have been a hard fight.
Yeah.
No, it
and
is.
then you run in to fight the wizard and he's surrounded
That's what the wizard are. He's
by
like,
a bunch of like guys that just spam and kill you.
yeah, you have to like roll through them and then directly attack him.
Yeah, and kill him before the rest of them bum rush you.
Think about it, Miguel.
Well, I get to experience that and much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I got a sushi making kit from our White Elephant gift exchange game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I made sushi yesterday. It was good.
Cool.
How are your guys' Christmases? Christmas-y?
I went to like family, friends, like very Catholic Christmas. And there was a big there was like a 30-person white elephant that I did not participate in because I didn't know there was one. and we sang hymns in Spanish for like 15 minutes while holding candles outside. And that was kind of it.
Well, you didn't sing.
Huh?
You said you didn't.
I sang one song because at the very end I was handed lyrics.
Oh, okay. And you were like, I know this.
Yeah, I was like, I have to sing now because I was handed lyrics.
You got WAP.
Was it like one of your siblings that handed you lyrics? Or did someone
it was
see
one of the hosts.
they realized you weren't singing?
Yeah, that I was like, so I would, if they would sing a word like elongated, I'd hear the first couple vowels and I'd be like, I know this word. You know,
Right.
but other than that, no sing. My little brother, because they were filming, anytime the camera went on him, we would just mouth. And I'm like, damn, I'm not even gonna do that. That's embarrassing.
Imagine if he just like stared at the camera, just like deadpan.
No, there was one point where somebody made like a comment about like everybody like something about like Catholicism, and I gave like a little chuckle because I thought it was like a funny comment, and then the person turned to me and went, "You're not Catholic?" And I was like,
You're caught red-handed.
yeah, yeah, literally, and then they turned back around. I was like, that you're not Catholic, but so accusatory.
Embarrassing.
like I felt like I got caught red-handed or something, but I was never I've never pretended to be religious.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but like Miguel, thankfully you can always go into any church, Catholic church, and have the bread.
Well, yeah, like I've been baptized, and I
You can always go get, you have the right to
and
get
I used
that
to do
bread.
go to mass, and I
Get
I did
num-nums. Get little
everything
num-num.
up to the first communion, and then I didn't want to do my first communion. Like I really, really didn't want to do my first communion.
What? Wait, what was the?
But you didn't
What's
finish
the
it?
first communion?
Nope.
Is
You
that
didn't
just like the
finish?
wafer in
Huh?
the
No, so the first
Yeah,
communion.
Miguel's not supposed to get the wafer.
Yeah, but I've taken the wafer plenty of times.
Oh, that's sinful.
Yeah, it is just it's
you're
just
a damned one.
it's just learning a
Damned.
couple of verses, and it's being like now you're like officially like a member of the church.
You're a damned one.
Oh, okay.
Polanco.
Is that all Christian or is that just a Catholic thing?
I think it's a Catholic thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I'm barely versed in
That's just a Catholic thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We have to go to
Like
church school.
in like Protestant churches, they still like take like communion. Like you,
Yeah, you get the dry cracker and the grape juice.
And
and you're like, oh yeah.
But it's not like a whole ceremony for your first one.
Yeah.
No, because Protestants don't believe we're actually like eating a little bit of God. Because that's stupid.
I don't get how
That's what you think.
any more stupid than just the idea of like the Son of Jesus coming, like the Son of God, fucking existing. It's all like fucking
what?
stupid.
That's
Okay.
whack.
It's called faith, Miguel.
Yeah, this is why you don't know the hymns.
You don't get it.
Embarrassing. So
How many hymns do you know?
if you started singing some, no. If you started singing them, I probably wouldn't need the lyrics. Like I probably, but I can't like name
You
them.
can't
off.
bust them out.
Yeah.
Can anybody here bust out hymns? Brendan, bust out a hymn. You seem like you had a hymn on the tip of your tongue.
Fuck. Shit.
Let
It's
God
gone.
flow through you.
Go tell it on the mountain.
That's not a hymn.
It is.
That's just a song.
No.
I'm pretty sure I've heard of that.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Do you know what a hymn is, Brendan? A hymn?
Hey, I know
Okay.
what a hymn is. For
Okay.
the sake of his sorrowful passion. It's like shit like that.
Yeah, that one I feel
Yeah,
is a hymn.
that
I'm
sounds
pretty
like
sure
a hymn.
that sounds like
I
a
mean,
hymn.
I don't know that one,
But
but
that sounds way more like a hymn.
that sounds more like a hymn.
'Cause,
It's the stuff that's written in the Bible.
yeah, they kind of drone on, and it kind of sounds like white noise.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're like they're reed singing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Catholics do this thing where it's called reed singing.
It's not it's just Christians.
Well, at least like priests do it when they're like reading scripture.
There's one that's like alliterative, like through the entirety of it. So it's like gilded and golden, and just like through the entire
like some Lord of the Rings Hobbit song.
yes. I'm like, what is this song?
I want to see the entire Bible, not read, but performed in iambic pentameter.
Oh, Shakespeare!
Dude, that'd be kind of lit. You get to
It's like an
you get to
8-hour
Sodom
production.
and Gomorrah. In iambic pentameter.
What?
Kind of sick. Kind of sick.
Come on, you want to see God smite
You would have
people in
to
iambic
you would have to
pentameter.
change it. You can't say it in iambic pentameter.
Well, yeah, you can
and-
adapt it. That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you. But
while you're at it, throw more sex in there.
Sex in the Bible.
Throw more sex in there.
Damn.
make a Game of Thrones, baby. I want people fucking in the background.
I want
Fuck King James version, the Dathan version, where it's Game of Thrones up in there.
X-rated.
I
Not
want to
for
see
kids.
David Tennant be in the adaptation.
Dude, he'd kill it.
David Tennant was a
I
girl. Now
I know
David
who
Tennant's a
he
guy.
is too.
Who is he? Who is he?
David Tennant is Judas.
Wait, that'd be fire.
No, you're right. That's good. That's so good.
Yeah,
Who would we cast as Jesus?
as
Dude,
Jesus.
I want a black man. I want like a wild choice.
Idris Elba.
No, that's actually kind of normal choice.
But Idris Elba would be in it.
and
As a
not,
Roman soldier.
not Freeman.
Not
He's
a
gotten to
random
play
Roman
God
soldier?
too much.
Like
Dude,
a
what if
special
it's
one.
like you get like Donald
No, he's
Glover
gotta have a
Jesus.
He's like the guy.
Donald
who's like,
Glover
I wash my hands
Jesus.
of this.
Wait, Donald Glover Jesus?
Yeah. I don't know about that casting. So here's the thing. I think that's a fun casting. If we're trying to make this good, we don't pick Donald Glover.
Okay, Who you casting Jesus?
I'm trying to think.
Henry Cavill.
No.
Why a white guy?
Jonathan Majors.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
You know the worst part? I thought Jonathan Majors before I said Donald Glover, but I was like, no.
That one guy, a British guy from Haunting of the Hills House, the Indian dude.
Oh, not him, but I know who you're talking about. You know who I want? Who's the Roman general?
Oh.
Like what?
Pilate.
Jesus. Yeah, like
Pilate, I think his name
yeah.
is.
I want Jacob Elrodi.
Pontius Pilate. Pilate. Pontius Pilate. Upon Pontius Pilate, the fucking thing they say.
No. What?
Yeah, it's like Pontius Pilate
Yeah,
or
so-
whatever. I don't got his
By
name
the grace
memorized.
of Pontius, I was proud to be.
Yeah, I need to catch up on my readings.
Dude,
Okay, you're a few thousand years behind
okay, but I do a video essay
on the Bible.
on why the Bible underrated. I read through it and I actually come back and I'm like, guys, actually, it's got some good shit in there.
You go the Bible, like rivaling Shakespeare's tragedies and comedies.
The Bible does have some funny shit.
My grandmother got a new copy of she got a new copy of the Bible with bigger text so she can read it
Is she
easier.
old?
Yeah, 'cause she's old. And, and when she was opening, I was like, "Oh my God, is that the Manga Bible?" Do you know about the Manga Bible?
I don't.
Oh, well, there's a manga adaptation of the Bible.
And it's pretty popular. It's like I remember they get sold at Scholastic book fairs and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think like a sequel to that Bible manga?
You know what I
version?
want to watch?
It's like JoJo
I want to watch The
crossover?
Chosen. Do you know what that is? So that's how I can tell you're not religious or haven't been religious in a long time, because anybody that knows, like, if you're a religious person, I feel like you know what The Chosen is. It's the biggest like Bible adaptation like show. Everybody's being like, I can see God in this. No, people look at the actor and they say like, I can see God in your eyes sometimes. Like, they say crazy shit like that to him.
crazy. People said that about Donald Trump.
They did. They called him the Great White Hope. Dude, remember what's his name? Well, Jesse, the like black Trump commentator.
Yeah.
Who like literally treated him like Jesus walking on earth, and I think literally said he might be the reincarnation of Jesus.
Yeah, people be crazy.
People do be crazy.
The Chosen.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be the best adaptation of the Bible, and Christians cannot get enough of it. Every time it drops, it's like Game of Thrones, like at its height.
How many seasons does it have?
Like 10 now. Like it's like crazy. Yeah, I think it had its like 10th season or something very recently.
Is it big budget?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the mega church Christmas Christmas play going viral?
No.
It's like a full like it's a crazy production, and the tickets are $50 to watch like your nativity.
Okay.
What?
How long is it?
Huh?
How long is it?
How long is it?
Yeah.
For a
Is it fun to watch?
you're paying $50 to watch your church's
Okay.
nativity scene.
Why
Okay,
is
not
the
my
first,
churches.
It's 4 seasons, my bad. But why is the first review that shows up is thechosen.tv? And it's
Reviewing
thechosen.tv,
themselves.
and it doesn't give it like 10 out of 10. It gives it 9.2. Which
That's
is
honest.
ironically the same thing that IMDb gives it.
I can almost swear on my life that is not a 9.2 out of 10 show. 9.2, near perfect.
Dude, you don't get it.
Dyson, but you think that churches should be allowed to throw $50 and they're selling out like 20,000 seats.
Hey,
They are making like $100K per pop.
I'm not saying it's right. Like, because they're not getting taxed on that shit.
No, they're not.
But is it fire?
And everyone,
Is it podcast material?
It is kind of fire. It is kind of fire, but all the performers are working for free. I'm pretty sure.
So the budget is 10 million an episode
Oh wow, that's
in
pretty
the
good.
most recent seasons. Season 1, it was 10 million for the whole season. Season 2, it was 40 million. And they're all like 10 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just season 3 is like 5 million an episode, and then the most recent one doubled. Christians can't get enough of The Chosen.
Damn, they love it.
No, but yeah, I hear the production's like a $100,000 production.
Come on, don't tell me you would. Like,
I would not pay $50 to a mega church.
What?
Like, sorry, not sorry. I feel
Talking about mega churches
yeah,
now?
the most baller,
it has like a nativity, like 45-minute musical or whatever, and they have like angels like
Wait, is it only
flying.
45 minutes?
It's short, yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't pay $50
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
But it's
I was
the-
expecting like a 2-hour long.
But on TikTok, it's got like angel angel people on wires flying across like the entire fucking like stadium, and like huge musical numbers
light shows.
and like light shows and everything, and you're like, how much are they making? And they're like, whoa, there's like a 20,000 person fucking church, and they throw a show every day for like 2 weeks, so like $2 to $3 million.
and they crucify Tony Stark at the end.
Oh, the what's it called? What
It's
was
a
that church?
It's a Canadian church.
Is it a Canadian?
Yeah.
Did they ever get sued?
No. They're still going.
Yeah, for throwing their. It was like it went viral on TikTok because it was like it was a mega church charging $50 to watch their nativity like play,
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
and 50. That's like a full on concert.
Yeah, because it costs a lot to do those things.
Yeah.
I mean, the mega church fucked them, but like I'm just saying for like church
Like
productions,
production, yeah.
church productions, they charge you about that much. I've gone to some, like I went to a few when I was younger.
My mom worked on them a lot. She would do
Yeah, I
like the
remember
costumes.
I participated.
Were you Jesus?
I was in a couple.
Oh.
Baby
I
Jesus.
was never Jesus.
Isn't baby Jesus like the holy grail of roles for a nativity scene?
No, they usually use a fake baby. At least the ones I've like
Yeah.
been a part of. It's a
Oh.
doll.
Baby.
I'm just saying it because every sitcom I go is like we need to get our kid to be
The best
baby
one
Jesus.
we found was at this like church in, well, this church nearby, and is a big church.
Is it the cult?
It's a bit, yes. It was it was the cult church. It was a big cult, and there was a big church, and we went there, and they had like a 3-year-old. I don't know what they fucking did to this kid. That he was silent.
They showed him
the
the-
entire show, just laying down in the
They
cradle
showed him
and
the
shit.
words of God.
And like we were like talking to them like afterwards, so the kid had to like cradle himself in there to like seem like a baby sized. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That kid isn't the new Percy Jackson. Crazy.
Yeah, Miguel.
That's how he rose through Broadway.
You heard it here first, folks.
She's Grover.
Grover is that guy.
Yup. Grover was a little baby.
Miguel cracked the
Impressive.
case first.
No,
on the record.
this was
He's a white kid.
yeah, this was a Protestant church.
This was not a brown. The brown Jesus.
Oh my God, we forgot to intro. Welcome to the Peel.
Welcome to the Peel.
This is our New Year's Christmas episode.
Yeah, this will be out.
Holidays.
This will be out on the 6th
Okay,
of
yeah,
January.
yeah.
So it's also Brendan's birthday episode.
Woo! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Birthday is to you. And when we have a birthday, we kick you in the foos.
Ball table,
In the
it falls
foos?
all over you.
Yeah, you just couldn't come up with a rhyme.
No, I could have come up
Okay,
with
rhyme
You
for
fumbled
shit.
that.
Yeah, I
And
was
that's the
like,
goddamn
what
truth.
rhymes? What rhymes? I'm just gonna say foos.
I was like, no, he's committing to this. I was like, dang, he's crushing it.
It's not a word.
Yeah.
20 fucking 4, like these people.
Damn, what a year,
These
guys.
geezers.
What a year.
You're
So
a
many
geezer.
great moments
You're a
in this
geezer.
year.
Yeah, if we, yeah, this would be a great clip show episode. I don't want to put that together, so we're just gonna talk about our favorite movies, TV shows, anime, manga, music,
Anything.
any
you pass my
media
phone?
that we've consumed,
Oh, it's my phone over there.
and then we'll do a
Where'd
little
Brendan
tier
put my
list of
phone?
the year.
I don't know. Where is your phone?
Thank you. I have my list on
yeah,
my
I
phone.
have my list on my phone.
My phone's a
Same.
camera.
I don't remember. I don't remember shit without my phone.
Yeah, good for you guys.
This
For what I
list is
consume.
also all the stuff that I could think about
Guys, would you like more lemonade?
while I was eating dinner
thank you.
before I came over here.
Yeah, I
So,
was struggling.
I just want to say anything that I mention might not be like my top choices.
I literally listed down almost everything I remember, be negative or positive, because I don't remember that much.
Damn.
Yeah, same.
I do have like some stuff for every category. Some of it is kind of like question mark because it was like at the beginning of the year and I'm like I don't remember if I did this at the beginning of the year or like early last year, but it works.
Yeah. What do you guys want to start with?
What do you think we have the least to say about?
Books and manga.
That's actually pretty
Oh,
true.
100% true. I have almost nothing there.
Okay. Does you guys want to?
I know every book that I've read because I can count on one hand.
Let's count it on
That's
one
a little
hand.
cringe.
Let's count it. Put it in order.
Okay. So bottom
Okay, yeah. Let's start with the bottom.
of the list.
Probably Verity.
Verity.
Yeah.
Verity was so good.
It's okay. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, sorry, we're not talking about the character from from Robin Hobbs.
Robin Hobbs, a Farseer trilogy.
Farseer trilogy, because
But yeah,
he's great.
I actually do like Verity.
Yeah.
Verity is the Colleen Hoover book about a writer who takes over for a comatose woman.
And fucks her husband.
Yeah, and fucks her husband, and then kills her at the end. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so you know what? No spoiler alert. Be spoiled. Don't read the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put put a spoiler warning like at the beginning.
of all, yeah.
It'll be like in the title of the section.
Yeah.
But I read Verity.
Uh-huh.
I also read One Piece up to Alabasta.
It was a One Piece year for most people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, that was hard. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't even put it on my list.
You didn't put One Piece on your list?
Of my favorite stuff from the year? No.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm just
He's just
listening.
listing every book.
Yeah.
Also, wait, does every book include manga?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Five.
Okay, One Piece in the next slot.
One Piece
Up to
I read,
Alabasta. Which means you still haven't gotten to like some of the really good stuff.
Yeah, I'm on like chapter like 200 to like 225 or something like that.
Yeah, you have like 100 something chapters before you reach me.
Don't say that.
Before you reach where I'm at. They're even farther.
Ew.
I'm like 200 chapters in front of you.
Yuck.
Brendan is like 300 or 400
Yeah,
chapters.
Brendan's just gonna finish the series.
I read Alabasta just for one pace, just so I would remember what's going on.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
And then I read at the very beginning of the year. First book of the year I read was The Body in the Library by Agatha Christie.
yep.
Because I was going to do I try to solve the murder before they reveal it. I got it so wrong.
Because Agatha Christie's books, like the setups are like murder happens, and now we're going to be why everybody could be the murderer.
Yeah.
And then it
And hopefully she gets you.
gets ya.
Dude, she got me good.
Yeah. No, when I got on my Agatha
upset.
Christie like streak, I read like 4 books back to back to back because I was like, she got me again.
Isn't it crazy to think that Agatha Christie was like considered the Colleen Hoover of her time, which it was just like book for the masses, like quick, easy thrillers.
I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah.
But like the writing quality is just on a different level comparatively.
Yeah, because writing quality has dropped significantly.
And
Okay, so wait, what's that? Number 4? 3?
3.
3. Okay, 4.
so you're on number 2.
See, this is why you should have put it on your phone. Oh, do you?
That's my phone.
yeah,
my
yeah,
camera's
yeah.
the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, Dathan.
I was like, oh, grab it for you. yes.
And there's 2 books I started but didn't finish.
Okay, so
your
those.
top 5 include books you did not finish and manga.
Okay,
Crazy.
well, the other 2 don't matter
What were
then.
they? What were they though?
It was City of Brass.
Okay. By
And
S.A. Chakrabarti.
yeah.
Shannon, for those who don't know, because she tried to sound.
Supposed to be like quite good, that book.
Yeah, I hear her new book is better. The Seas of
Seas of
like
Grass.
I think it's like Seas of Al Shabra.
Yeah, I just said grass because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is loving
And
my hand.
A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I will get back to, just because I listen to women.
Okay, sure.
Okay, all right, and that's Dyson. By the way, I think that's gonna be the trend with most of this. I think all your picks are gonna be bad.
No, I agree.
Maybe I think you're gonna have probably a lot to say about
Music,
games and
maybe.
music.
I have the most about music.
Yeah, I figured. What about Brendan? Do you have anything in books?
Books or manga?
Yeah, I had them in separate categories: comics, manga, and books. But
Dude, I tried for dear life to remember a single comic I read this year, and I couldn't. Head empty.
Brendan, any
You
books
wanna
or
go, you want me
manga?
I don't know. I guess
You haven't read manga.
I read manga.
Yeah, what manga have you read this year?
I've only read like 2 things.
What are
okay,
the two
what are
things?
those 2 things?
One Piece and JoJo.
Put it closer to your mouth.
Huh?
Yeah,
Speak up.
and speak up.
I've only read part 8.
Part 8 with what's his name?
Jojolian?
Joe
Joliet.
Julian. Yeah.
No, part 7.
Okay,
Yeah,
with
Steel Ball
Johnny.
Run.
Yeah,
Okay.
fantastic.
Nice.
And I had read a lot of One Piece all the way to like, I don't know, Dressrosa.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
not your first time.
It's
his first time reading it.
Yeah, but he's already taken in the product. I don't know. I feel weird about including stuff like that. But okay. All right.
I mean, I've never read it before, so I read
All
it.
right.
Yeah, he can do that.
Okay.
I'll. You want me to go?
Yeah, why not?
And I don't have any books.
So,
Yeah, that's all I got.
Books.
Yep.
I finished Sweet Dark like a month ago. That's like a poetry collection. I've owned the poetry collection for like 3 years now. It's a signed first like printing of it, and I was like, I'm gonna read this immediately, and then it sat by my bedside for 3 years.
Yeah, that's what happens with poetry.
A true intellectual.
And then eventually you open it, read a poem, and go, I want to read this.
And you put it back.
And and that's the best part about poetry collections. You read like a few poems and you let that kind of stew.
Sit on your head. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you come back to it.
Maybe let it fester.
No, but it was great because it was, I was reading it, and I used to follow the author when she used to do YouTube. I guess she still does YouTube if you count one video a year as doing YouTube, which I don't.
Yeah.
So, but it's very nice when you know how the author talks, so you know the rhythm of what the poems are supposed to be.
Yeah, that does help. Okay, so you read Sweet Dark.
I really liked, I think I talked to you a little bit, done by the author of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell and Piranesi. It's a book of short stories around like the Fae and British nobility in like the 1800s, called The Ladies of Grace Adu and Other Stories. And most of them lean towards like feminist reinterpretations of like older fables.
Nice.
So that was pretty good because I listen to women.
Okay. Okay.
I got not a book I really liked, but a book I do want to mention because I think I got like 70% of the way through before I dropped it. Was Cruel Prince, because I wanted to see what the YA hype was about, and I went, if I was younger, I would probably like this. I actually don't think it was like bad or anything, but it definitely is aiming for an age audience that I am not a part of.
Yeah.
Like, what else did I read? What did I? Let me look at my list real quick. Galatea by Madeline Miller was a good short story. Highlight. Haven't read the book or listened to the audiobook outside of TikTok, but hearing Obama clips from his audiobook where he's and him going like nothing like good ribs and good pussy, it's hilarious. It's so funny to hear like it makes you go, man, that guy's a war criminal, but he chill like that.
God damn it. Okay.
And now to Jim with the 4 o'clock news.
Let's see what else. I read a lot of I look at my Goodreads, and even though I give some of these books 4 stars, like I read it was what's it named? I didn't write it down here. It was really popular about video game developers. As a wave on the screen. Tomorrow. Well, I liked the book when I read it. Like, haven't thought about it like a single time since.
That is what I have heard from everybody who's read the book. Like, it just like.
Did you give it like the Uber 4 stars?
No, I gave it 79 out of 100, which is barely 4 stars.
It's one of those books you go back to later on, and sometimes, and more often than not, you drop it to 3 stars because you're like,
Yeah.
you're like, I have not thought about this at all. Can't have been that good.
I also read. I guess I read Secret History this year. I really liked Secret History. You know what?
Secret History was really good.
Secret History is very good. Meandering and kind of pointless, but one of the most beautifully written books. Like the prose is on another level and makes me go like, did I just read about unlikable characters like drinking wine and minorly offending each other for the last 150 pages? Yes, I did. But like they were like the cruel dark crack that ran through the middle of me. And I'm like,
Do you know what Donna Tartt should do next?
What?
Donna Tartt should get the license to write like a Harry Potter like world,
you so
like
right.
Hogwarts
No,
adventure.
I would kind of dig that. I would dig that hard.
But like a bunch of Slytherin.
No, I agree. I think she would. I
Make
think she would
dark
nail it.
and like dirty, grimy.
Yeah.
I also reread same by Donna Tartt. I had already read it, but I reread The Golden Finch to compare Secret History to it, and I was like, Secret History is just better. I don't know why The Goldfinch won a Pulitzer. I think it's like I think it was a fine book, but I don't think I was like Pulitzer.
Look at the year. Typically, if you see a book that wasn't that good that won a Pulitzer, just look at the year and see what other stuff came out. Because often it's because that was a bad year for books.
Mm.
Yeah, I read that. Let's see. I read One Piece, like everyone else did.
The basic bitch.
I read a lot. I read and didn't finish a lot of Dark Academia.
Yeah, this was a dark academia year for you.
Yes, because I was really into the vibe when I started reading Secret History, and then I read all the other people who came after Donna Tartt and realized they all do it worse. Like, they might have more interesting plots than she does, because her plot isn't that interesting.
But they don't got the prose
But
to
they
back
don't
it
got
up.
the prose at all.
They don't have that academic prose.
Not even close. You can tell Donna Tartt went to like an elite like college with an exclusive writing program that only accepts like a dozen kids, and you're like Google it. Yep, that's her like exact background. She got a full scholarship at like 16 years old because she got like published in the New Yorker, and her essays were like so well written or whatever.
Yeah. And they're in the books lightly based on their experience.
Yeah. Somebody did a podcast where I think they go too far in it, where they like analyze her friend group and the people she hung
that's
out
too
with.
much.
And at first, I was like, some of this is really funny because you get to see which Secret History characters are based off who. But then they start going like, who Donna Tartt fucked, and then you're like, oh, okay,
Oh my God.
okay.
All right.
Like, I don't care.
Anything else?
I think for books, I think that's good. That's it.
What climbed to the top for you this year?
Miguel?
For me,
Yeah.
probably Secret History.
Secret History was the best book you read?
Am currently reading because our friend Kennedy recently told me, like a month ago, told me to try out If We Were Villains, and I hadn't read it because I got tired of Dark Academia, and now that I am currently listening to the audiobook because it's like Shakespeare based,
Yeah.
and the audiobook guy like whenever they're doing the plays,
Is it an iambic
like
pentameter?
iambic and fully performing.
Oh, nice.
Like fully
Nice.
performing the plays. And I cannot imagine reading because there's plays like every fucking 20 pages. So I cannot imagine like just reading a play like every fucking 20 pages. So it's good hearing someone perform. I think the audiobook is like straight elite.
Nice.
But yes, that is books.
How about you, Dathan?
Okay. Yeah. I only put the stuff that I like really liked this year because I read a lot of books this year. I read like I think I read 71 books this year.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
That does include some graphic novels.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't like document all the graphic novels I read, but it did include some of them. So books. Okay. Pachinko by Minjin Lee.
Yeah, I hear that was very good.
It was very good. It's a story about Korean immigrants in Japan. I thought it was really interesting seeing an immigration story that's not about the United States.
Oh, I fucking agree. I think I get an abundance of immigration stories about the United States.
Yeah, and is I don't know. It's one of those things that you read and then you're like, oh, I feel like I know so much more about like this culture now and why people have like these opinions about these other groups. Like I never really like I mean I knew like geographically like maybe there was like some wars between Koreans and Japanese, but there's like they go through a lot of the
war crimes.
Not just they're actually kind of like light on that. It's more the like the what's the word? The dehumanization of Koreans in Japan and how they were treated super bad. And the title of the book, Pachinko, is about these pachinko parlors that were the only way that Koreans were able to accumulate wealth in Japan.
You said it's a bit of a slow burn where you're like, it's good, but it's not amazing. And then like near the end, you're like, it really like ties together.
Yeah, because I think I was like 2/3 through the book and I told you 3 stars, man. Like it's all right. And then the final part came in and I was like, no, tied everything together. This is a beautiful generational story. Yeah, I think that's my favorite book of the year. I have not stopped thinking about it or talking about it, honestly. So that was really, really good. Probably my next one, because I listen to women, but also I listen to diverse women. Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison.
Okay.
You're
like Octavia Butler, Toni Morrison.
It's basically about it's basically about this African American family in like the South, like most Toni Morrison books, but the general premise is like all these characters are torn apart by the fact that they are not living the like American life because they don't have blue eyes, because they don't have the white skin and the blonde hair, and it just like, I don't know, it bleeds through the pages like this theme and motif, and it was very, very beautiful. I enjoyed the story a lot.
Did Toni Morrison write Color Purple?
I don't know.
I was just thinking it might be relevant because the movie's coming up. I don't know if she did.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But Toni Morrison wrote a lot of bangers. Sad, because of what they're the African American experience is what they're all talking about. But very, 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 very good. I also read Sula this year, which was very good, and the most recent one, I can't think of the most recent one.
Did you read Beloved? Because that's another big one.
No, I mean there's so many critically acclaimed. I can't think of it, and it's really embarrassing because it was the most recent one that I read. But that's probably just because Bluest Eye and Sula were amazing books. Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman.
One of my faves.
If you just want to like feel melancholy, but also feel nostalgic, but also just feel like maybe there's a little magic out there in the world, crack open that book. Get
the illustrated edition.
I was literally just about to say.
Get the illustrated edition.
I have it written on my notes in
He
caps.
owns an illustrated edition. I own an illustrated edition. Brendan's about to grab his illustrated edition. This is an illustrated edition household.
Dude, it's so good. I think for Neil Gaiman, if you... this is the book. It's beautiful. For Neil Gaiman, I think most of his books benefit from being illustrated.
I agree, because he has like a wispy story, like storybook.
I mean, they're
feel.
all modern fairy tales.
Yeah, all of them are magical realism.
Yeah.
That's like the only genre he writes in.
The fact that I read this book and then Liam read it immediately after I gave it to him and he read it, and then Liam was like, that was magical realism? I was like, yeah. Did you read the beginning and the end? Like, did you just read the middle part? And he was like, no, I just thought it was like magical, like a little magical story. And I'm like,
what about like the whole things about like how he's an adult man who doesn't have any magic in his life?
Yeah, and all the magic stuff happened to come right after he witnessed a suicide.
And like his father's affair and like the very real world elements.
Yeah. Beautiful story.
You could put it in between the couch.
Yeah, I think
Side compartment.
Neil Gaiman,
it's
if
fine.
Murakami's too creepy for you.
Oh, dude, you're right. You're so right. If Murakami is too creepy for you, Neil Gaiman is soft.
that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. So those were my top 3 books. Like I said, I did section off comics and manga. I think I read I think I started in 2022, but I finished it this year. It lives up to the hype and the controversy around it. Berserk.
Yeah.
You finished Berserk?
I finished Berserk this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Berserk is everything
finished. I read
You're caught up.
I read everything
except the new guy, right?
No, I caught up on everything the new guy had. Remember, because I said
it wasn't that good.
I think the story is just as good. The art drops off heavily.
I mean, a thing about Berserk near the end, the author mangaka had gotten so obsessed with the details that he would zoom in and do details that wouldn't be printed on the page.
Damn.
No, and that's so evident in the later like panels. You're like, holy shit, this must have taken so much time to do this one panel. Yeah, Berserk is amazing, but it's also one
Just
of the
as bad as everyone says.
just as bad. I don't blame a single person that has ever been like, don't read Berserk.
I remember telling Dathan that for those who are in the know, the Eclipse. I told him after reading the Eclipse, you're gonna want to take a break.
I took a 2-month break. I did not read it for 2 months. I think that's why I finished it this year instead of last year.
The Eclipse, rufferoonie, like disgusting.
Yeah, there are some things that happen that are really bad, and
rough.
I don't recommend it
Oh, wow.
to people.
With trigger warnings, actually, if you
Yeah.
like have any trigger warnings, like this manga is probably not for you. It's sick shit.
It's sick shit, and then it's sick shit. So I really think it's a manga for the boys.
Yes. And
I
mean, it's the whole thing is about masculinity.
Yeah, very true.
And I like how it starts as the thing that people make fun of Berserk for being, and then it ends up being commentary on that on itself.
Yeah, so true. Another thing that I read, Blue Giant, the manga, super good.
So good.
It's like I've talked about this a lot. It's like I don't know what the category. It should have its own name.
It's like coming of age, but a hobby. And
Yeah, like they're really passionate about one thing, and they just like get really good at it, and everybody's like, "This person's amazing."
think of most sports manga, but instead they're doing art or playing an instrument or
I think I think a lot of like sports manga kind of hit that same
the
vibe.
same vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Blue Period is like one in the same category that's pretty popular.
111.
111. Well, yeah, that's my favorite, but I did not read that this year. I read that last year, so I couldn't include it. I looked and I was like, damn it.
You're like, I wanted to talk about 111.
Yeah, I was like, I did not. But it's about a jazz, it's a guy getting really into jazz. And if you listen to jazz while you read the manga, you can kind of like imagine he's playing those crazy notes.
Also, they dropped the movie this year. If somebody wants to watch the movie,
we should watch the
movie.
We should watch the movie. That's so true. Kind of go over some of these fast. Batman Year One. I read that.
Really solid. I agree. Year one's really good.
I think I had to include Batman because I read so much Batman this year.
Yeah. I forgot that you had that
when
phase.
When I moved back, you were like right in your Batman phase.
It was funny because before going to Mexico, gave him like 4 or 5 recommendations, and then while in Mexico, he's like, I have read like dozens of Batman books.
Oh yeah, I read all of your recommendations, and then I read more, and then I researched, and I found more to read.
And you put on a Batman costume, and you fought crime in the streets.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah, you're like, I really heard someone was people.
Dyson.
Dude, they were drunk and disorderly. Okay. They crippled themselves. Okay. But yeah, I think I read like 30, 40 like volumes of Batman stuff
Fucking
this year.
crazy.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, I binged that shit. I got
you really like the Morrison stuff, right?
Yeah, I really like the Morrison stuff.
Yeah.
I think, but if I had to like concentrate it into one thing, I think Batman Year One really touched upon all the stuff that I really liked about Batman.
Year one invented the modern Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like the first dark Batman story.
Right. Well, like really dark.
Like really dark.
Because you have like the Bane story before that. I don't remember.
But they're still kind of like corny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's good. I liked reading Nightfall to an extent.
Nightfall,
but
that's what it was.
But I am still like, it's a little corny.
No, especially when you get to like the other guy who I think it's like part 2.
Oh, I dropped John Pell when John Pell Valley shows up. I dropped that. I dropped.
I think it concludes pretty well because like the part 2 of Nightfall is basically like him is like telling you like not if everybody can be Batman.
Yeah,
Like,
because
this
like
guy
he's like
really
a,
tries.
he's like an elite cop or something, right?
Yeah, he's really good and tries his hardest, but he gets broken. And he gets broken in a
Pretty
really
quick too, right?
Yeah. I think it's like in a month in the streets of Gotham. And you know what? Honestly, that'd probably be me.
No, for sure, for sure. Also,
I mean, it would be way sooner because I don't have training. But if I were an elite cop, that'd be like,
I mean, he was literally driven into insanity, right?
yeah. Okay, and then the final one. This is pretty recent, so it might be recency bias. But I read Miyazaki's Shuna's Journey recently, and I hold to the opinion that Miyazaki really missed out on not making this into a movie. It's just like this like magical journey to like find seeds for this like dying farming community.
Oh, that's cool. That's so Miyazaki
Yeah.
too.
And the seeds are with these like tree gods that he steals from them and kills the tree gods.
Oh, like it's like
Because that's what their seeds was what was bringing them back to life every day.
it's like Shadow of the
Oh.
Colossus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand
Which
up and
is
jump around a little bit.
So
wiggle my legs.
Miyazaki to be like, we're clinging to nature for our survival.
And we're destroying it by living.
That's the entire
I mean, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. What's it called? Her big
Princess
her,
Mononoke.
Like that's just his shindig. I mean, even Owl's Moving Castle has bits of like Earth being terraformed by human war.
So
Yeah.
true. Yeah, and that's my books.
You had a good book year.
I did. I mean, it helps that I only read stuff that I've
you
heard.
work at a library.
Yeah, that's so true. I have so much stuff on my TBR because librarians be like, no, you got to read this. You enjoyed that? You're going to love this even more. And I'm like, God damn it.
I have so much to read.
No, seriously. This librarian, my favorite librarian, Ala, she comes to me every week and she's like, I read like 3 books and you need to read at least one of them. And I'm like, Ala, stop giving me recommendations. Because you're making me sad that I'm not going to be able to read all these books. Because you're practically retired. You work part-time at a library. You have all this time to read. Like, I'm like still at school and working
Yeah.
and trying to be social.
Dude, I actually got a statistic recently. Out of like officially published books, not self-published, I think it's like 18% of published books by the 10 major publishing houses. Which I say 10 major publishing houses, but like the top 3 control like 90% of the market.
It's crazy.
Like 18% of books published every year get less than 12 copies sold.
Damn.
Damn, son.
Because imagine the excitement you must get from getting an actual publisher to get your book, and then you sell under 12 copies.
Yeah.
I kill myself.
and you know what? And you know what?
Oh,
At
extreme.
least 1 or 2 of those copies were just libraries trying to support you and buying your book. And you know what? I take those off of the shelf and throw them into the garbage all the time.
Oh.
Because if it doesn't circulate enough,
Yeah, they get thrown because you get new books.
Yeah.
And there's only so much.
if it's a book that
No
may
space.
come back like it was popular but it's not anymore, we'll put it in our like storage facility. But like if it's like it came out in 2020 and it circulated 3 times, like that shit's going in the dumpster.
Damn.
It sucks. One librarian was telling me she was working in like the Arden area, and she was like taking out a cart to like the dumpster, and a local author saw their book in the stack,
Oh, I would kind of cry a little. I'd cry in my car.
and they were like, "Wait, but my book only came out last year.
no one.
I only got it. I only got it in your library 6 months ago." And we're like, every 6 months is how often we go through the circulation numbers. Didn't circulate at all.
Damn.
That's
sad.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'd want to die. Because you got to think the road to being a published author with a publisher. Imagine if you've rewritten this book like 5 or 6 times. You've been trying to get this book published for the last 4 or 5 years.
You've written 5 or 6 books before this.
Yeah, you're a decade into being being a part-time writer, and you're like, I finally made it. You tell everyone that you finally made it.
You got your prepaid 5K.
Yeah, your 5K.
Because you're covered. Once you go above $5,000 in sales or something, then you start
advance.
Then you start I think you're a best time sell. No, it's 5,000 copies.
5,000 copies
is a
New York Times bestseller.
which is crazy.
Which is why
It's like what? That's how little it needs to circulate.
Tip for you people looking at the NYT bestseller list. There's a little mark that's kind of sideways like this, and if you see that next to a book, that means that at least 1,000 of those copies were bought by one seller.
That's true.
Which people used to inflate. New York Times tells you if numbers are inflated because they're yeah, we're going to report the book sales, but we're gonna tell people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, Eric Trump's book.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, how about music? You guys listen to a lot of music this year?
All right, we'll have you
Yeah,
go
you have a lot.
last.
Last?
Since you have a lot. Since he has a lot.
I have probably the least.
You want to go first then?
Yeah. So, I listened to a lot of new music, but only one time over, so I remember almost none of it, which is why none of it's on my list. Music that I listened to more than once. I listened to what's it called? The new Group Therapy record when I was skating a lot, for 2 weeks. I listened in the background while I was reading earlier in the year and middle of the year. I listened to a lot of how do you pronounce her name? Lofty, LaFay, yeah,
whatever her name is.
He's good reading music.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's like pop jazz.
It's pop jazz.
Pop jazz. I listened to the new Mitski record. Was incredibly sad. The land is inhospitable, and so am I.
So are we.
And so are we. Yeah, that was very sad. Made it on Obama's list. Angry did not get nominated for a Grammy, but when I'm angry, I did get nominated for a Grammy for indie musician, and the new and the Lofty record did get nominated for best new indie musician, which
Mitski?
yeah, Mitski's did it.
Well, Mitski's not. Is Mitski still indie?
Yeah,
Mitski is pretty popular
Mitski
now.
was in the run. It actually straight came down to those two.
Oh, really? Okay.
The thing about new music includes people who've been making music for the last 9 to 10 years. It's just whoever hasn't had a big break.
That's crazy.
Okay. And what else? I had one more thing listed. I listened to Mitski's new record. Though I do want to say something about. I also mad that the most popular Mitski song, one of her songs did go super viral on TikTok. However, almost nobody knows that it's a Mitski song because it went viral as an AI cover by Lana Del Rey, and everybody thinks it's a Lana Del Rey song.
That sucks.
That's so sad. Damn.
It's for a white woman, white
took
conservative woman.
Took her spotlight. Damn.
Yeah. Which is very sad that literally everyone thinks it's a Lana Del Rey song.
How harmful is AI now?
Actually, pretty harmful.
Yeah.
And fuck, I didn't list down the other bands. You know what? I'm just gonna end it there.
There we go.
I listened to very little music that I remember.
What about you, Brendan? Listen to any albums?
I don't know.
Any new musicians?
Any new musicians that you really like?
I listened to Backseat Lovers.
Okay.
Speak up a little
can
bit
you
more?
speak up a little bit?
Backseat Lovers, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the people who went viral for Kill Me Girl a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
I listened to them. They're pretty good. That's the only new thing, really.
Didn't
They're new. Do you listen to their newest album or?
Yeah, I think so.
didn't you also you can talk about some shows you've been to
Oh.
because you went to didn't you go to a few shows this year?
Went to more last year.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Last year was the year he went to a bunch of
One
shows.
of your bands, they're touring on a new record, but the band is smaller now, right?
I'm not sure.
So that you're talking about the Happy Fits?
Happy Fits, that's what they're
So
named.
originally, Ross is gone, right? Ross is gone.
I think he's straight. I remember one of the guys is straight, not even in the picture anymore on Spotify.
Yeah. He's been gone since like early summer, and then I think his name. What's the other guy's name? Luke. Okay. Luke was like gone for like a mental health like break, and then came back like 2 months later, and was like, "I'm all good. I'm back. We're gonna come out with a new album." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Okay.
Like, you really got over the loss of your friendship because that guy was like best friends with Ross.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had like a falling out.
That's up to them.
They haven't commented on it, and I'm not going to read into it.
Yeah. okay.
Whatever happened to them. But
They're around the same age as us, right?
yeah,
They're older.
I was worried
1 or 2 years.
about their lead singer because he was touring. He did the fall tour
By himself,
by
yeah.
himself with like new people filling in all the roles.
No,
Oh,
I
damn.
truly, when I heard he was
And
touring by
all
himself,
all the stuff I saw on Instagram is like he's like heavy drinking and like smoking weed, and I was just like, oh shit, is this guy gonna be all right? And then Luke came back, and I'm like, okay, looks like things are gonna be all right.
because he was probably thinking
Like
our band starting to make it.
Yeah.
Like we just started getting used in TV show soundtracks. Like we can't be
they're
going.
so the Happy Fits is probably one of the most usable in like TV soundtracks bands
They
I've
are a
seen.
fun band.
Yeah,
Very fun. Not to be confused with the band Fun.
which is also fun.
Fun. I know people. I know.
Carry on.
Dude, Jack, and for those who don't know, that's Jack Antonoff.
Yeah.
Jack Antonoff be everywhere.
Yeah, he really do. And it sucks that he's like good at what he does.
No, it is. It is. He is good at what he does. A little repetitive, TBH. I'm starting to hear his
His Jack Antonoff
his Jack Antonoff isms and
Bleeding
records.
into other people's work.
Yeah, like listening to Lord's new record. I was like, oh, all the Jack Antonoff isms.
Yeah.
I agree. She is not an artist that should have went to him.
Well, I think it's because they had such a good time making melodrama, but I think it's because he had less input on melodrama.
Yeah, because he wasn't who he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
How about you, Dathan?
How are you, Dathan?
I listened to a lot of music this year. I kept my list pretty small.
What makes your budget
because, like Miguel, I
Dathan.
had a lot of stuff that I would listen to for like a week maybe. But then I dropped it and then never thought about it again. I literally had to go through Spotify to remember some of the bands that I listened to. So this is the stuff that's been on repeat for me. So Wet Legs' self-titled debut album,
That's a banger.
banger. I really like. They misuse the something lounge. What is it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think you guys are gonna get it.
It's okay.
Continue.
Yeah, it's been a. I hadn't listened to their album since like
it came out?
spring.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't remember the tracks that well.
yeah. It didn't come out this year though.
Oh,
I don't,
no?
I don't
Okay.
think so. I think it came out last year.
I think so too.
It just skipped my radar. I found a lot of my music this year just going through old
like pop list or something.
well, the Needle. What's
Oh, Needle Drop.
needle drop going through.
Did you just go and see what he rated super highly, and then you're like, oh, I guess I'll check this out?
Yeah, and I'd basically go try it out, and I'd be like, not my thing. Move on to the next one, and I would just do that for like
that's
hours.
what I used to do all the time too.
Yeah, and it helped me find a lot of like different kinds of music that I like. So I really liked that. Everything Harmony by Lemon Twigs.
Oh yes, I have actually been listening to that quite a bit lately.
It's
pretty
hits
good.
It hits like modern 80s music vibes.
I dig it a lot.
You should. I think you would really like
I
it.
probably would. You should send that to me.
I haven't thought about the Lemon Twigs in a long time, and today thing was like they have a new record, and I'm like, blast from the past, the Lemon Twigs, and it's their
Whoa,
best
gnarly,
record.
bro.
No, and it's their best record.
I agree. I listened because I loved that album so much. I'm like, I bet their other stuff is just as good. Went through and I was like, oh, they needed to get to this. Like, it's still good stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be.
You're not adding it to the like songs.
You're not bumping it.
Yeah.
I haven't been adding stuff to my liked songs lately. I've just been adding albums.
This was an album heavy year for me too.
Yeah. And then my final one. And this one kind of caught me by surprise because I listened to it one time, then didn't listen to it for a while. And then I had suggested it to our friend Lauren. And Lauren loved the album. And it's one of her like...
Is it Jessie Ware?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but...
I do know Lauren loved Jessie Ware this year.
No. Jessie... Ever since that one time we were driving back from Sacramento and you put on What's Your Pleasure, that album, she has been in my top 3 every year.
Bumping.
She's my favorite pop artist right now. But this is also a pop artist that I really liked this year. It was The Fall and Rise of a Midwest Princess.
Chapel Rowan.
Yes.
So good. I just started listening to her a couple weeks ago, so she just barely missed my Spotify Wrapped. But I've been bumping her so hard.
Yeah, I listened to it, liked it, and was like, cool. Didn't listen to it a single time. And then Lauren's been talking about it so much, and I'm like, I don't remember it being that good. I was like, I'll listen to it again. And then I've been bumping it all week. I've been bumping it all week.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go. Dude,
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that album.
Yeah, that it's all fun. I like good pop because it's just fun.
Yeah.
And she's got some sad stuff in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are my top 3 albums of the year, I think.
So, it's you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big event.
Yeah, I have a whole list. So, I'm gonna start with EPs I liked.
How big?
EP? Oh my gosh, you haven't really specified.
Can't you just order them in like a top 10?
Well, I didn't order them in a top 10, but I'll be quick.
Okay.
Because like when it comes to music, I don't really have a lot to say. I'm just like that slapped.
You're like.
I like the production on this one.
You're like. You're like. Why do I like the production? I don't know. It's pretty good though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my music's like vibes based.
Okay.
Let's see. I liked EPs. I liked Haru Nomuri's newest EP, Insaint. She's like Japanese rock. And then it's man, I wish I could look at my phone.
You have the.
Do you know the artist?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to think of
I'm
the
trying to
artist.
think of her name.
There's a keyboard and a web
Dude, there
browser.
were actually
wait,
quite a few really good pop albums that came out this year.
Yeah, this year was a good pop year.
Yeah.
I'll skip her for now.
Okay. Yeah, let's.
For albums, I really liked Dorian Electra's new album Fanfare. I really liked 100 Gex's new album 10,000 Gex. Miguel disagrees.
I've listened to the new 100 Gex album, but it's just funny hearing 100 Gex make your list.
Yeah, 100 Gex I think it was my top artist this year. on my Spotify
dude,
Wrapped.
that's brain rot.
Yeah, I didn't even look at my Spotify Wrapped, and when Kong asked us what it was,
what are you doing when you're listening to 100
That's
Gex?
what I think.
I'm driving
I
most
think
of the
100
time.
Gex is fun when I'm in the car with my homies or my friends, like we're bumping it. But I can't imagine just being by myself, 100 Gex playing.
Yeah, I cannot imagine. Like I've listened. I don't really listen to 100 Gex because I can't find a moment in which I would listen to it if I'm not with you guys.
Yeah, literally.
Like literally ever. And so I'm just so curious. Okay, so
Yeah,
when you're driving, huh?
yeah, when
in his car
I
going-
spend a lot of time driving, so that's why I
Alright.
listen to most of my music.
Okay. So
let's see.
100 Gex is pervert music.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I don't want to make Dyson feel bad because he already said it was his #1 artist of the year.
Yeah, it's not my like it's the one I listen to the most, but it's
But
not.
yeah, I get it.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, I get that.
Dude, that caught me off guard with the Mountain Goats this year. I was like, the Mountain Goats? Like, I didn't listen to the Mountain Goats that much, and then I was thinking, what were you listening to every time you were driving? And I'm like, you just cycled through like their albums every time you were driving, because I think they're a good vibe when you're driving.
Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like in between a song and an audiobook.
yeah.
Yeah. I gave my
like,
cousin
what's
Transcendental
this
Youth
little
on
story?
vinyl for Christmas.
Huh?
I gave my
So the best album.
yeah, I gave my cousin a bunch of vinyl records because he's collecting vinyls, and I gave him Mountain Goats Transcendental Youth.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite.
What's your favorite track off the record?
There's a lot. I really like Lakeside View.
Yeah, Lakeside
I
View.
really
Apartment.
like View. I really like
Lakeside
the one
View.
that goes, God damn
me
these
and my whole crew."
vampires.
Hemlock Springs. That was the other EP.
Oh.
Going, Going, Gone by Hemlock Springs.
Okay.
That's a fun pop EP.
Okay.
I started getting into her.
Tyson, don't peel the sticker.
It's peeling off. I'm not peeling it more. I started getting into her in like September. Paramore's new album, This Is It, is really good. That one's rock.
I've heard. I haven't listened to it. I need to listen to it, but I've heard really good things.
Yeah,
Mostly
I really
from
enjoyed it.
Mostly from the Needle Drop. And have you guys ever listened to indie miners on YouTube?
No, I haven't been on the music scene on YouTube in like years.
Yeah.
Every time I just don't have something to listen to, and I'm like, I don't feel like just going through the mines of Spotify to find something
You'll
good.
see what the big reviewers on YouTube are.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I haven't looked into 2021. Let's see what came out that year. That was good.
Yeah. I like doing that too. Whenever I'm like, I want to listen to something new, but I don't want to have to dig for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hemlock
Springs.
Springs.
Yeah.
okay.
Caroline Polachek, her new album, Desire I Want to Turn Into You.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good.
It was really, really good.
My favorite track off that Sunset, though, like real Italian, like
Yeah.
White Lotus-y one.
Have you listened to that album?
Just once.
Oh, do you like it?
I liked it. I didn't love it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I already said Chapel Roan.
That was on your list too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's all I can think of.
Okay.
That's pretty much my list. It was a lot of pop this year. This is a very pop oriented year for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't feel like I listened to a lot of like the sad music that I usually listen to.
What were your top two genres?
I think rock and pop.
Yeah. Rock album that came out in 2008 that I found is, I don't remember the album's name, but the band is called Late of the Pier. They're like a British alt rock band.
Oh, nice.
They only put out one album, but it's pretty good. I
Nice.
enjoyed it. Yeah. I was looking for music, some like punky like rock music for the SMT campaign that I'm writing. And I found them through that. So
Sick.
Yeah, that was probably the last album I can think of for this year.
All right. That's music.
Okay, TV shows and movies. Let's put these in one.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
All right. Let's burn through these.
I agree.
The other two, season 3.
Okay.
Straight fire. So
yeah,
funny.
I don't even think we need to like go person by person. We should
Yeah.
just
if you have anything interesting to say about something, say it.
I watched the first 3 episodes with my brother like as they were coming out, and then I got busy and I have not seen that. I really need to watch it.
I pirated I mean I logged into my HBO my Max account.
Not old, and I feel like everybody kind of knows this, but Chernobyl is just as good as everybody says. I don't think it's gonna blow your expectations out of the water, but how much people hype it up,
It meets those expectations.
it meets those
Can we do a
expectations.
Chernobyl Oppenheimer?
No, we're doing Barbenheimer.
That would be bummer on bummer.
Yeah, we have Barbenheimer, like, which is
It's
perfect.
Barbenheimer for a reason.
Also, for those who don't know, no one in our friend group ended up seeing Barbenheimer because we all were like, we're gonna do Barbenheimer together, and then like schedules kept on conflicting until no one saw either movie.
A few people in our friend group.
I can only think of
I think Lauren and Rachel went to see
yeah,
Barbie.
choose Barbie.
Yeah,
But that's it.
No one's seen Oppenheimer. No one's seen Oppenheimer.
No one's seen Oppenheimer.
No, because
and
it's a
most people
3-hour
have-
movie and it's scary. 3-hour movies are scary. It's a lot of
No,
investment.
I agree.
It's a commitment.
It's the
Better have
same
chips
reason
and
most
dip.
of our friend group hasn't seen RRR, despite it being one of my favorite movies that I watched
We have
last
to
year.
stop
Wait,
someone.
have to because it might be 3 hours, but it uses that runtime like exquisitely.
It's the one 3-hour movie where I haven't been tempted to get up in the middle of it.
We could put it on for New Year's.
Because you're like, you feel like you might have FOMO. You're like, what am I gonna miss?
Because something absolutely insane or unexpected is happening at all times.
Every 15 minutes, it changes. It's a different movie.
You're like, okay, it's gonna start as a revenge thriller. Okay. Oh, now it's like a spy story. Oh, now it's a rom-com.
A musical?
A musical. And then you're like, okay, now it's back to a revenge story. And you're like, okay.
Oh, you're like, all right. Blue-Eyed Samurai.
That was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I saw a few episodes with you. That slapped, but I didn't end up watching any more of it.
It's got great choreography.
I liked Loki
Yeah.
season 3.
Season 2. Yeah, I heard people liked the new Loki
I
season.
heard it felt very complete in a way most Marvel things don't.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
saw most of the Marvels, and
So the Marvels?
yeah, my dad got it.
I heard it's very okay.
It is very okay.
Nice.
Dude, it's so okay.
The 3 Marvels?
Yeah.
The 3 Marvel
Yeah, and they
power?
swap places.
Yeah.
That's the gimmick of the movie.
Yeah, I hear it's like out of the Marvel,
I'm
all of
gonna
them
have another
basically
cookie.
because
Anybody want a cookie?
basically every Marvel movie that came out this year
Afterwards.
was either bad or okay, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like Ant-Man.
Dude, and watching that movie made me like really understand what I hate about Disney movies nowadays. It's like it just feels like you can tell that a board of executives wrote this movie.
It's like eating like unseasoned chicken. You're like, I mean,
It's
you
your
cooked
chicken, rice,
you
and
cooked
broccoli.
it. You cooked it, but you did nothing else.
Yeah.
There's no heart in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You know what has a lot of heart and deserves not all the respect it has, but it deserves a little bit of respect. The Dragon Ball Z Kai Frieza saga deserves
Yes, I agree.
the respect it gets. It was very fun. I enjoyed it, and it was really nice to see where like most shonen
Tropes
get
come
their
from,
tropes
yeah.
from.
I enjoyed the new Scott Pilgrim anime.
Yes, that was really good. Me and Brendan came over to help me like paint my room, and we painted it a little bit, and then we were like, let's watch Scott Pilgrim, and we watched an episode,
And then he
watched,
binged it.
We watched 2, and we watched the whole show in one night.
Yeah. It was so cute.
It was really cute. Have you seen it yet?
He called.
Oh no, he hasn't.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
I've seen to the point where
Spoilers.
spoilers, where Scott comes back.
Got you. That's pretty far in.
Yeah.
I watched Vinland Saga season 2, and I want to let you guys know I have no enemies.
I've
have
seen
no
Vinland Saga
enemies.
season 1, and I want to kill you for killing my father.
Dude, no one can do the scream like the Japanese voice actor.
The fact that there's 2 separate English dubs and neither one is close.
They're both not close. Yeah, and that's another thing. Liam just being like, I can't watch it without the dub. And me being like, but he's so angry.
No, he's the angriest fucker on earth in the Japanese.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I watched the dub, but that's just because I was like, I need to watch this, and I need to do other stuff while I'm watching this. But yeah, I agree. Japanese voice actor screams are unparalleled.
Wait. Miguel, give me your arm. Give me your arm.
I watched.
Talk to Me. Was really good.
You know what? I forgot about Talk to Me was this year.
Yeah.
That's the hand movie,
That was
right?
my favorite like horror like scary.
The thing that's so great about Talk to Me is walking out and me and Dathan both being like, we do it. And before saying we do it, fucking our friends being like, because I think somebody was like, who would do it? And then one of our friends went, Dathan and Miguel.
Yeah, they were like, those two characters in the movies are such fuckheads. Like, imagine bringing that to a party. Who would do that? And then I think it was Lauren. Lauren turned towards us and was like, yeah, look at them getting all giddy.
No, totally. I wouldn't be as fuckheaded about it as they are.
If I
but
was
would
told
do
90
it.
seconds, I would do it for 60.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
I don't do it for 90
I'm
seconds.
like I am a person who's willing to put myself in danger
Yeah.
to a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucko.
I also don't do it to a 14-year-old boy.
No, agree.
Okay.
I finished The Sopranos this year, so
Hey!
that's like
Forget about it.
You saw the CGI grandma.
Oh, the CGI girl was crazy.
Dyson was there.
I was there for that episode.
I was like, Dyson, come in here. Look at this shit. That's crazy. He's like, what? I'm like, look at this
I'm
lady.
so glad I was there for that moment of history.
Maybe recency bias, but I don't think so. Godzilla -1 was so good.
I really liked it.
Speaking of that, Monarch.
But the way people talked about its themes and messaging made me think it was gonna be a lot deeper of a movie than it was. But it's like, no, the themes are like very on the surface.
You know what it is? It's deep for a Godzilla movie. Like, Godzilla movies aren't deep. Godzilla movies are kaiju wrestling matches.
Which are fun in their own right.
Yes. I think that's the one thing that, like, I really like about the, like, American versions. They, like, take it to, like, the max. They're like, no, this is kaiju wrestling. And that's all it is.
I saw The Nice Guys this year.
Oh, that's really good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, what a charmer.
Oh, we watched that together. Yeah.
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
No, I watched it at my parents' house.
We watched Nice Guys at our apartment, and Dyson was not there. I was showing you Ryan Gosling movies.
Yeah, that sounds
No,
right.
part of the
I
right-
watched it with Liam. That's who I watched it with. This year.
Okay.
The first time I watched it was with you? That wouldn't surprise me.
Because I'm pretty sure at our apartment we watched La La Land, we watched Nice Guys, and we watched Blade Runner 2049.
No, that's right. That's right. Absolutely true. And then he came in later in the night because he had to work. That's right. Okay. My final thing I wanted to talk about: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Very good, very good.
I went into that thinking it was going to be like the Super Mario's movie. I thought it was going to be like a fun kids movie.
And it was like closer to Spider-Verse than it is It's not Spider-Verse good, but it's closer to Spider-Verse than it is Mario.
Yeah, you can tell that they, in their art style, they were kind of going for that like Spider-Verse vibe. And yeah, and a lot of the like themes and motifs are very similar to Spider-Verse. Yeah, it was good.
Also have to bring up Spider-Verse. Because it's Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that came out this year too.
That came out this
Yeah.
year. Though, yeah, my problem with Spider-Verse, I told Dyson this, is I really, really liked it. Doesn't feel like a complete movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's definitely a part oneer.
Feels like I don't feel like anything really got concluded.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but it's beautiful though.
I watched Saltburn recently and quite liked that. It was visually like pretty perfect. Like cinematography, everything. It made me go, I want to smoke cigarettes and sit on a castle with my homies and
With your homos.
Of
and
course,
and drink
those are
champagne
the vibes.
and like get naked and skinny dip and drink wine and read naked by the edge
be
of
a
the
cannibal.
pond and be a cannibal. Like, what else?
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Great, like really fun movie, like movie, cinematic experience.
I just watched it recently after watching someone go into great detail of everything that happens in the book and movie, and I still really enjoyed it.
Do you get what we were talking about when we said it's like on the verge of becoming a musical?
Yeah.
Me and Dathan talked about it. If they had actually full gone and made it a musical, it would be actually
Banger.
an amazing movie. It would be like a near
Dude, the
perfect
Hunger
movie.
Games portion would be a fire musical sequence.
Yeah.
When the guy grabs the flag,
Oh
imagine,
my
imagine
god.
the number. Imagine the number.
Dude, that's like his solo. That's his big solo.
As he's moving the
bodies.
That's so good.
Like I said, I actually think if they actually went full force and made it a full musical, I would have given it like a 9 out of 10. Like
I
would
agree.
I would have given it like an amazing rating.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really good. And yeah, even coming in knowing everything that's gonna happen, there's still moments where I was like really emotionally invested, like when Wovie, the little girl, spoilers, comes up when like the big canister of snakes comes down, and she's like, "Is it over? Is it over?" And then all the snakes come out and eat her. I was like, "God damn it, that's hard to watch."
Yeah, that was rough.
My favorite show of the year is Entourage.
Dude, I didn't put that on my list because it was too new.
Entourage is the surprise 2006 hit of this year. I was like, I don't really love any shows this year. And then I saw Entourage and I went, wow, I never thought I needed the Gilmore Girls, but they're all douchebags in the 2000s. It is the most man show I have ever seen. These guys are drunk.
And you've seen the Man Show.
These guys, it's not as man as the man show. So one of the most man shows.
Yeah.
The characters straight dropping misogyny every episode, homophobia through the first like 4 seasons.
But you wish you were them.
But you wish you were them. Like the general plot is the main character is like one of the main characters is like a Leonardo DiCaprio type, and he just made it big as a movie star. And it's about his 3 best friends and him just fucking. It's just them.
Just
they
fucking around.
It's like Gilmore Girls, where there's like events happening and always trying to get a movie made, except they're just fucking around. They're like, we're gonna go play soccer and then smoke a bowl and go to the strip club, and then go from the strip club to start my tequila business, and then go from starting my tequila business to the club.
And
once
then we fly out to like Vegas, and then we stop off at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah. And they're like, and that's one day. And you're like, fuck. And they're like wasted the entire episode through. And everybody is like you know, like the verbal tit for tats that they do in Gilmore Girls?
Yeah.
It's like that, but they're douchebags. They're like manly douchebags.
2 of them are really hard to like. I haven't gotten to the part where I like 2 characters. The Leonardo guy, and then his best friend, who's his manager. Pretty easy to like start to like them pretty early on.
Pretty early on. You'll start to like drama and I don't think you'll ever like Turtle.
Johnny Drama is his
Johnny
name.
Drama.
Yeah.
He's part of the friend group, and he's the older brother of Leonardo DiCaprio type, and he's been like a TV actor for the last decade, but has like not been doing well.
Yeah.
No, their lives just seem like, damn. Like, I don't want to live that life because that'd make me a bad person, but I kind of want to live that life.
I don't live that life. I don't want to live that life if I'm Turtle though.
No, like, dude, he's the fat short friend who is the most misogynistic
And the most useless.
And the most useless. End series, he's a millionaire.
I don't know how they make that work.
No. It's after he spends a whole season dating Tony Soprano's daughter. Also, best part about the show, actors will just show up as themselves, and they're just douchebags.
Yeah.
Like you'll get
First episode, fucking Vincent, who's like the main guy, he's like trying to get at Jessica Alba.
yeah.
When Jessica Alba was like the it girl.
The It Girl. End of season 1 ends with him getting him Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, what?
Wow.
Later season, one of my favorites is Big Bang Theory guy, Leonard.
Yeah.
It's just himself, but he's not wearing glasses or stuff, and just him playing like a skeevy ass dude, being himself, but just be skeevy.
Dude, Bob Saget being their neighbor and just being so envious of Vincent, being like, "You're so young and so popular, but I bet I think I have more money than you."
No. Bob Saget, reoccurring character, hilarious, because every time Bob Saget's on screen, he's talking about his debauchery, and later on, because they move away from him, he's like, I want E to be my agent because no man had more pussy coming out of the house than these boys did right here.
God. Any other shows or movies?
I watched half. I don't love.
If you didn't finish it, you can't talk about it.
But there's a reason I'm talking about it. I finished.
Miguel doesn't care about your rules.
No, I
Dathan.
finished all.
He's like, I'm cooler
of the
than
summer
you.
I Turned Pretty, and half of the Walter Boys, which is like the exact same show, but one is written by a Wattpad author, fanfic version of the other. And it perfectly showed me the difference between like somebody who in traditional publishing versus like self-published, where one felt like one was tropey and cute and had like some real scenes where they're like having like real discussions about how being like the only person of color in like a white group really hurts you or whatever. And the other one is like bang, that Latina be banging though, don't she? And the other book had like, the older brother, it's a love triangle with a younger brother and older brother. Both series have.
Yeah.
The good one is like the older brother is a dick, but is a dick because he's like holding the family together and has like mental health things and this and that. And the other one's like, he broke his leg and he wanted to be a football player. And you're like, oh, okay. This is like garbage.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're both in the same vibe as Asian. She sends
To All the
letters.
Boys I
To
Loved
All the
Before.
Boys I Loved Before. The Summer I Turned Pretty is about as good as To All the Boys I Loved Before. And the Walter Boys is like a significant
Big step
steep
down.
off. Yeah, I only watched as much as I did of it because I wanted to compare them.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
This kid. I watched the 13th Doctor season.
Yeah, Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah. She did good.
Yeah, you also watched the first season.
Oh, that's right. I watched the first season of the Doctor Who reboot with the 9th Doctor.
What's his name?
Eccleston.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Who is he? Who is Doctor Who?
It's something Eccleston, right? Or
Yeah, it's like Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
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 And then we just got into David Tennant. And I watched the Christmas special with the new Doctor, the 15th Doctor.
Yeah, the sex education guy.
Yeah, and he was really good. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him.
Yeah, I think he's a good move for them.
But it's also David
I'm
Tennant.
interested
It's
in
him and also
how
Oh, yeah.
I'm very interested in how Doctor Who is going to look with a Disney budget, but not being run by Disney.
The Christmas special looked pretty good. Did you see it?
I didn't because
Goblins.
I saw some scenes with Neil Patrick Harris and it looked goofy as fuck.
Well, that's
I
that's
probably
before the Christmas.
No, that's before the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the Christmas special is
after.
they split.
After they
Yes.
split.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's like goblins and shit.
Yeah.
Does the Christmas special have both of them?
No.
No.
It's just
It's
the new.
just the new Doctor.
Oh, so they get rid of David Tennant.
No, David Tennant's still in the ship.
He wasn't in the episode.
Not in the episode, but he's in the ship.
He probably exists.
He's just chilling in the ship.
Yeah.
I assume at the end of the Disney season they're gonna like recombine or something. It's gonna be a whole new guy
yeah.
Or girl.
or girl.
Or dog.
Non-binary,
What if he just
non-gender-specific character.
Became like a dog.
That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Dude, the romance between him and the companion's gonna be weird though.
the companion's gonna be other dogs.
No, it's like the love between like a really good animal.
Like a dog and his owner.
No, disagree. It's a would you still love me if I was a worm situation.
Dude,
Horse
the
honey.
previous companion turns into a dog, turns into a pug.
Would you still love me if I was a pug?
But yeah, new
and
Doctor's
it's
good.
voice acted by some British guy.
One time, one
He
of
still
his
talks because he has to talk.
Yes,
one
talk.
time one of his companions became a Cyberman.
Would you still love me if I was a Cyberman?
No.
Many times they become Cybermen.
Oh, really? Is that a common thing?
Yeah, and it's supposed to. It's always like this really sad moment where he's like, "There's nothing I can do for
Yeah.
you."
I hear one of the companions
Another
who really
one
had a
dead.
bad time at being a companion was like the 10th Doctor's black companion.
Martha Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, people are like justice for this character. Like her time as a companion was rough.
Yeah, it is bad. Well, it really makes sense that her journey ends with her becoming a like government like bad person. Like, yeah, I
Like
mean,
anti-doctor.
no, not anti-doctor, but just like no, we need to like kill the aliens that show up on the planet and like yeah, just doing like a lot of like oh, it's for everybody's good, but really bad stuff.
Yeah, there's like I had plenty of alien experiences. They were all bad.
Because that's what the doctor does. He just rolls around and he's like, my judgment's best.
I am
Yeah.
And
Judge,
these
Jury, and
guys should
Executioner. Like Judge Dredd.
I think he says that shit somewhere. I think as David Tennant, because the David Tennant seasons are supposed to be kind of like more edgy
Edgy?
doctor.
Yeah, more dark.
It's not really that
Darker
dark though.
theme.
Because it's Doctor
it's
Who.
It's still a family
It's
show.
still BBC Doctor Who.
Family show on at like I hear like on at like 6 o'clock.
Like primetime television.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
primetime television. Because it's like one of their biggest shows.
Like Downtown Abbey.
Downton
Dude,
Abbey.
Brits love Downtown Abbey. It's crazy.
Great British baking show.
There's a new HBO series that's basically Downtown Abbey, but in like the early 1900s, like the Gilded Age or whatever.
Interesting.
It's literally done by all the same showrunners. It's like the whole point is we're Downtown Abbey again, but different year.
Okay.
Dude, it's a cat.
So you guys want to move on? Yeah, this is gonna be a long episode. Do you guys want to move on to our tier list?
Yeah, sure. Let's try to run through this tier list.
Yeah, of the iconic moments
Oh,
of
jeez.
Let's run through them.
Oh my.
2023.
So I want to start with Positively Juicy because this is Adam 22, No Jumper, Cooking. Do you guys know anything about this?
Yes.
No.
Do you know who No Jumper Adam 22 is?
No.
No.
He is like a dude who became famous from a BMX blog that he turned into a rapper podcast and is now the biggest rap podcast in the industry by like a lot, but he gets a lot of criticism because he instigates, he'll basically like ask, knowing that there is a real beef between like gangs, between like smaller rappers, he'll have them say their beef out loud and say when they're going to be there, and people have been jumped and killed outside his show because of the beef instigated on his show.
Burn it with fire.
And he got the whole thing is everyone's making fun of him because his girlfriend is an OnlyFans girl, and he let her film with like a black guy, and now everybody's like, you're a cuck, and he's getting really upset about being called a cuck.
You turned it around for me. Take it or leave it. The first part, I'm gonna say take it or leave it because the first part was kind of sad, like people getting killed.
But now he's getting his comeuppance.
Now he's getting his comeuppance.
I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, it's not equal to lost lives. What is this? Attack on
End of Attack on Titan.
End of Attack on Titan.
Gave me the ick.
Gave me the ick. I
Gave
agree.
me the ick. Like light fascism.
What is it?
Ariana Grande
Grande
cheats on her cheats on her partner
With
for SpongeBob.
Perfect, iconic. In fact, give me a sequel. I want her to cheat with Patrick Star now.
That's so good. Yeah.
No, I'm more positively juicy about it.
Positively
Okay.
juicy.
I think, especially since this made us look back at her dating history and she's actually cheated with like 90% of her
I don't like
boyfriends
Ariana-
are from cheating.
I'll be honest. I don't really like Ariana Grande's personality very much.
Well,
Oh yeah,
it's
she
not-
cheats on her
about the
partners.
moment.
It's about the moment, like how it, like how
no,
fun
just-
the
it's
moment
okay.
is.
I'm
Overall-
not crazy on it either. We can put it
just-
in
I'm
positively
not a big
juicy.
fan of Ariana
What's
Grande.
this?
What's his name pretending
Adam-
that his voice got
Aust-
stuck as Elvis?
Austin Butler from method acting firmly changed his voice.
Gives me
I
the
think-
ick.
Gives you the ick.
No, I think it's funny. I
he
think it's
does-
so funny.
Because it
I
doesn't really
think it's
sound-
positively juicy.
I think top take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
We won't order by within the categories. We'll just all the categories are in no particular order.
Okay.
I'm in take it or leave it.
Okay. I'm good with that.
What's that?
Barbenheimer.
Positively.
Take it or leave it. I thought it was a big event, and it was interesting to hear about it. But at the end of the day, there's two popular movies coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would be more
that
influenced
Jonah
by
Hill?
it if I had partaken.
Yeah.
I do know it led to like a new Ryan love.
Yeah. All right.
Cole Sprouse.
Cole Sprouse just being positively fucked up.
Yeah. Have you seen that interview where he's call me daddy, and he's just like, I think old child actors are a little fucked up. And then and the entire thing is him talking about how fucked up artists like him are as he goes through like 3 or 4
No,
cigarettes.
but most of this is great because I've been so off the internet that I feel like this is just catching me up on the year.
No, it's hilarious. He smokes like 4 cigarettes throughout the interview because he just burns through it.
It's a clip.
I think that's
Take it or leave it.
we can't put everything there.
Give me the ick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gave me the ick. I agree. I think that's
not
fair.
really-
I think that's fair.
Okay. What's the
Colleen Hoover.
Burn it with fire.
what about Colleen Hoover?
I think it's just how
big she
big
is.
and how she's got a bunch of movie adaptations announced this year.
I feel like
and
Colleen
talk.
Hoover was bigger last year than she was this year. Like with because all the controversies and stuff happened last year as well.
What controversies?
With her
her
her son
son.
sexual assaults that
So
she was
her-
like paying people to
yeah,
like
she-
not talk about.
Yeah, she was like
Fuck.
slipping into DMs,
Let's
telling
burn
people
her
to be
with
quiet.
fire.
My initial Colleen
Perfect,
Hoover is a terrible person.
Next thing, also Colleen deserves to be in perfect, iconic.
Colleen Hoover. Perfect, iconic. In fact, give me a sequel.
That's Miranda saying.
Yes. What's the song?
Toxic Gossip Train.
I want a sequel song. I want another song.
Seriously, that was great. Okay.
Okay.
Daily
But Daily Wire makes movies now, I
Yeah,
guess.
Snow White, Sound of Freedom.
Lady
I think that's
Ballers.
pretty juicy.
It is pretty juicy.
I'll never pay for it, but I will
Is
torrent
Brett
it.
Cooper gonna be Snow White?
Dude, that would be hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like Brett Cooper, but she cute.
Okay, moving on.
This is Dream's beef with Gumball and his
And being
groomer
a groomer
allegations.
allegation.
Wait,
Positively juicy.
This is Dream
Juicy.
and
You know, it's
his
fine with me.
groomer allegations from Gumball.
The voice actor.
Dude,
voice actor.
do you know the Dream stuff? You know Dream, right?
Yeah, I know who Dream is.
Minecraft
singer boy.
He was in he has had grooming allegations come up like for the last few years, but he always manages to like keep
Avoid-
them down. But recently, Amazing World of Gumball. Like Gumball and him were like slammed in like a limo together, and like Amazing World of Gumball like was going through a manic episode and like bitch slapped stream and then called him a pedophile, and then that made people re-talk about the allegations, and now we're pretty sure the allegations are true now that people are looking into it. And it's so funny that it came out during like Amazing World of Gumball actor having like a full-on like, I am God, you are so trash, you are Garbo, and bitch slapping him. like that is so funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I put it positively juicy.
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
juicy.
positively juicy.
George Santos.
I don't know who.
Dude,
I don't know what this is.
I want to put him in. You don't know who George Santos is? He was a U.S. representative
Well, I'll tell you.
who got caught for lying about everything. He lied about what college he went to. He lied about what high school he went to. He lied about the sports he played. He lied about his country of origin. He pretended to be both Israeli and Ukrainian. He
And
was
black. neither.
When he was asked, "Oh, didn't you say you were Jewish?" He went, "No, I said I was Jewish." He also said his mom died during 9/11. She wasn't even in the country when 9/11 happened.
Yes, and he just got kicked out of the House of Rep from all of his bullshit.
From all his bullshit.
He was a representative.
And he also
Conservative, gay, and
Icon.
kind of iconic. Because it's so funny, because like hella transphobic, but people found out longtime drag queen. And when people were like how are you a drag queen if you're like transphobic? He was like, okay, can I have some fun? It's like literal quote. Like, and you're like, oh, you're an evil bad person, but you're so. He was on an interview with Z-Way recently, and when he was asked how they can make him go away, he's like, stop bringing me on, but I'm content, and none of you bitches are gonna like let me leave. And and you're like, so.
White collar crime lord.
White collar crime lord. I don't want to put him in Give Me a Sequel because I don't want him to come back with his little content
Juicy.
clip. But
Yeah.
positively
But he is
juicy.
juicy. Oh, Grimace Shake.
Gave me the ick.
Oh,
What do you
I
say?
like the Grimace
My
Shake.
tummy hurt,
trend.
though.
The TikToks, I mean, you talked about him. I think it's take it or leave it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Grimace Shakes was
I
alright.
definitely don't want Grimace Shake to come back.
No.
But I really liked it from when it was there.
All right,
fuck is
moving
this?
on.
Oh, this is Gwyneth Paltrow's court trial.
Oh, when she
from
hit the
her
person
skiing.
with the skis.
Yeah,
Didn't
from
she
her
have like an
skiing
iconic
accent.
quote like during her trial or something?
I'm gonna give her the ick. 'Cause
Okay, yeah,
Gwyneth
because Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
This is Selena,
Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber
Bieber.
beef. I thought that was the goofiest shit ever. It's like you don't know it. It became like a whole thing about how Hailey Bieber is like mean girl, like high school mean girl to like Selena. It became like a whole like high school drama, but just aired out for everybody to
Yeah.
see, with people being like she wasn't included in the conversation, or like them doing like the smallest of passive remarks like on the runway, like
Gives me the
give me
ick.
the ick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cringe.
This is shoot. I cannot see
Harry
that.
Styles shaving his
Oh,
head.
Harry Styles shaving his head.
Oh,
Take it or
perfect,
leave it.
iconic. In fact, give me a sequel.
You want a sequel to Harry Styles
Yes.
shaving his head?
You can wear
No,
wigs.
take it or
No.
leave it. It's the most take it or leave it.
You guys are.
People were too
You
mean
guys
to
are.
him.
You guys are boring.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a boring moment to me, to be honest.
Henry Kissinger dying.
Oh, perfect, iconic.
me a
In fact, give me a sequel. I want more war criminals to die.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, give me everybody.
This is Hollywood Zionism.
Oh, Zionism. This is just like celebrities doing like their goofy like Zion like Will
Like
from
pro-Israel, like Palestinian genocide.
yeah, and how they
Oh.
went straight like goofy with like some of like him doing like his TikToks where he's like Zionism is sexy, and
Amy
Schumer
Schumer
doing her talk show podcast
Or
where-
going
Burn it
crazy on
with fire.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Burn it with
yeah.
fire.
This is Joe
Jonas
Jonas
and Sophie Turner.
Sophie Turner breaking up, right?
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
You know what? I agree. I
yeah.
agree. I throw it in the take it or leave it.
This is King Charles III coronation. Burn it with fire.
Yeah, I agree. I
the
agree.
monarchy.
Fuck the monarchy.
Yeah.
This is Meghan. The
Oh, the little
perfect,
dance
iconic.
when
Give
she's
me a
like,
sequel.
Megan. You remember Megan, the like robot
Spooky movie.
movie?
yeah, it's like a scary movie. It's like Chucky,
Came out
but
like
modern.
January this year.
No.
I say take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Megan and then the E's like?
The E's are
with-
three.
Yes,
Like a,
yes, it's 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen. Okay.
Yeah. Take it or leave it.
I agree.
Sure.
I agree. Met Gala cats.
Positively juicy.
Gives me the ick.
I'm in take it or leave it. I think this year's Met Gala theme was really boring because it was based on one designer, and the most interesting things were people
what?
dressing up as their cat.
Gave me the ick because it was Jared Leto and Doja Cat.
Fair.
Yeah. Like, come on.
This is the alien that was quote unquote found in Mexico.
Oh, burn it with fire. It's fucking stupid. It's not real. There was no alien found in Mexico. Just like the
Okay, I
aliens.
thought that was so fun. Actually, I think when people really get wound up on like alien shit, it's so fun.
Yeah, this was kind of the year of aliens because within like that like same 2-week span, we also had a
like the court case. That was nothing.
yeah, it was like a Senate hearing.
That was I
about
heard.
a Area 51 whistleblower.
I don't know. I think Aliens is positively juicy, but
Oh no, especially since it was being used to distract us from like legislation that was currently going down to like fill up the news.
I will give it to.
I'll give it the ick. The Mischief red boots and all of its variations that came out
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
the Astro Boy big ass red boots.
Yeah. Do you need a bigger picture?
yeah, I don't know what.
His name is Adam.
If it's anything like pop culture, I
Right?
don't know what it's about.
Miguel.
Huh?
His name's Adam.
Yeah, I mean, they're not literally Astro Boy boots. They just look like Astro Boy boots.
Okay, I know what these are.
I love them.
Oh, look at the little kid. Where's the little? I saw a little kid in it in one of the images. Scroll up. Oh, what happens to the little kid?
Right there. Big
Oh yeah, look at him. Look at him. Oh, that's a little kid. That's Hasbulla.
That's Hasbulla.
Dude, what a drum scare.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Scare.
Okay, let's stop looking at Hasbulla.
He's so
Yeah,
cute though.
these big old boots, and then there was Croc versions of these.
I don't need to see the
you think
Croc
Hasbulla could
versions.
kick your ass, Dathan?
No.
It's right
No.
there.
What?
Hasbulla weighs like 20 pounds.
Okay, and then these are the yellow Croc versions.
Okay, dude.
No, they kind of drippy.
Yeah, I was literally about to say this is actually kind of drippy.
They're different color Crocs.
No, I don't assume so.
I like how
But back
someone
to-
paired
yeah.
it with like a mime outfit. That's
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's fun.
that's steezy.
Yeah, I like those.
You look like a cartoon.
Perfect iconic. In fact, give me a sequel of these boots.
I agree. we need more crazy. No, we do need more crazy like
And these
fashion
do not take
stuff.
themselves seriously.
I saw somebody buy these and do like Sonic shoe versions.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
What's
Like,
this
that's
one?
Cool.
This is Nick Cannon being a baby daddy
Oh,
to
this is so
12
dude,
children.
Dude, everyone making fun of him.
Positively
Perfect,
juicy.
iconic. I want him to have more children. I want him to have like 100 children, so that like the meme of him just like having children is just forevermore.
I'll put in
Was it
positively juicy.
Yeah.
Dude, because that cannot be good for his bank account. All the
Okay.
all the child support payments
Is
he has
this
to make.
just Chat
This
GPT
is
because
Chat
it was such a big
GPT.
year?
Yeah, it was such a big year.
burn it with fire,
Burn it
please.
with fire. It is one of them. The CEO is evil.
It's
The thing
destroying
is evil.
the arts.
This is AI is 2023's version of 2022's cryptocurrency.
For sure. It is a Garbo thing that people think is the future.
And do you think
Burr Burnham, Phoebe Bridgers?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
like do you think that you want to bring a consciousness into the world like a human life with like such negative stigma already attached to it because you're using it in the wrong way?
I mean, it's not like
If the
not
singularity
living.
happens,
No,
I want it to be under a good
No,
circumstance.
even without like full AI, I'm not actually that scared about that. I am just scared for what this means for the arts, what this means for like people who have jobs that could be automated.
Yeah, the world economy is not doing great, and we don't need another thing thrown into the mix to make the wealthy wealthier and the poor people poorer.
yeah.
Live in a
Speaking
drainage
of wealthy
system.
people,
Yeah.
Phoebe Bridgers and Bo Burnham are dating. I don't care.
They are?
I don't really
Yeah,
care.
they started dating right after Paul Mescal.
I think that's kind of iconic, but
Music person, date music person. Okay,
I
whatever.
think it's very funny that like I knew nothing about Bo Burnham's personal life other than he had a long time girlfriend that he lived within his little house, and then all of a sudden he's dating Phoebe Bridgers out of nowhere. You're like, what happened to your like 6-year relationship? Now you're dating
dude,
Phoebe.
maybe the breakdown over
COVID.
over
COVID.
COVID didn't work well for their relationship.
Give me.
well.
I'm okay with it being either in Take It or Leave It or Juicy.
Juicy.
Brendan, what do you think?
I think it's juicy.
Okay, we'll throw it in
Okay.
Juicy.
Okay.
Because they're both music people.
Oh,
Prince Harry's memoir where he talks about
Spare.
Frozen.
Spare.
Yeah, Spare with his frozen pee and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, gave me the ick.
Yeah.
I wrote like the most boring shit in his memoir.
Yeah.
He was like, I love Friends. I watch so much Friends.
Dude,
Perfect, iconic. In fact, give me a sequel.
Aftra
Give me a
and WGA
sequel.
strikes.
They should have gotten more.
They should have gotten more.
We stand in solidarity. This I don't care. This is
The Simone Biles
Simone Biles
boyfriend drama. Do you know about that?
I don't. If it has drama on the end of it, I don't know about it.
You know Simone Biles, right?
Yeah, that's the gymnast, right?
yeah, like
No one cares that she
highest-
thinks that everyone knows her husband more than she does. Or whatever.
Well,
What?
No, so okay, horrible way. So she is considered probably like the most famous gymnast of all time, like per like
Yeah.
medalist or
I
whatever.
agree.
And her husband did an interview where he was like, the entire interview, he was like, yeah, actually, I didn't even know who she was. She was chasing me. I didn't even want to give her a date. I didn't like her. And like, just like down talking her and be like, I'm a real catch. And he's like a second string like football player.
I didn't
like,
even know who he was till I heard about this.
like who are you're trying to downplay Simone Biles to make yourself seem like you're hot shit, and that's cringe as
Were
fuck.
you on the world stage?
Yeah.
No,
Give
I
me
didn't
the
think
ick,
so.
you might
Gave me
even
the
say.
ick.
Yeah, fuck that. Holy shit.
Simone Biles, I'm sorry that your husband is such a weirdo.
Okay,
I have
this
little no idea what that is.
this is Taylor Swift. We'll start with Taylor Swift, God Queen.
Oh,
okay. So Taylor Swift, God Queen, has been an icky year.
burn it with fire,
Like,
really.
I wouldn't go as far as burning with fire, but I have.
No, I don't like.
You go as bad as burning with fire.
I don't like how godlike she becomes.
No, where she's become like white god, like
white
white woman
savior.
god.
Yeah.
I agree.
I want to burn that with fire.
You know what? Yeah, throw it and burn it with fire. throw that and burn it with fire, and then throw Travis Kelce and her and give me the ick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Travis Kelce's 10-year-old tweets where he's a real himbo.
Take it or leave that.
I'll take it
Take
or
or
leave
leave
it.
his himbo tweets.
I appreciate when old tweets get dug up and it's wholesome.
Okay, the only drama stuff that I know, I see Timothy Chalamet
And Kendall Jenner.
and Kendall Jenner, not Kendall, Kylie.
Kylie
Kylie
Jenner,
Jenner.
sorry.
Before
Which,
we get that, we'll do Taylor Swift and
Travis Kelce.
no.
I'll put that take it
Gotcha.
or leave it.
Oh, is that Healy?
Maddie Healy.
Oh, that was so gross. Burn it
Burn
in
it with
fire.
fire.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
what's the next one?
We'll go to the Timothy Chalamet next. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner.
Dude, ruined
Give me the
Timothy
ick.
Chalamet for me.
Gave me the ick, and
Gave me
from
the
what I've
Timmy ick.
heard, gave a lot of people the ick.
No, I hear it.
Made a lot of people be like, "Wait, that's what Timothy's like."
He's a Jenner. Like,
Ew, we don't like those boyfriends very much.
no.
We have That 70s Show cast is cursed.
Oh, how they've all been
With
canceled.
only one person who's not a terrible person.
Positive,
Eric.
perfect, iconic.
Eric is
in
the
fact,
only
give
person
me a
who has not been
sequel.
canceled.
Is that the character's name? Because I haven't seen
Yeah,
the
that's
show.
okay.
Oh, he gets to keep the character name.
Put a
Play
top.
Topher Grace.
Top,
Topher
top,
Grace.
Dyson.
Topher Grace is the only guy who has not been canceled.
Put that on the very top.
At the very top,
Iconic?
that everybody's
Wait.
been canceled.
No, burn it with fire.
Heard it with fire,
Yeah.
or gave me the ick. Either
I
or.
want
Even
them-
the like female cast members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because we got because we have Danny Masterson and the guy who plays
As
Fez.
being like straight rapist.
Yeah.
We have Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher
Defending
both
Danny Masterson.
defending him and saying he has saved them many more. He doesn't deserve any prison time and has saved their lives, as well as people going back and looking at previous comments that they chose to ignore, and you're like, actually, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher have been problematic for the last decade, and people just have all been paying
Yeah.
attention.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Ashton Kutcher, I've known has been bad. I didn't know about. I mean, You're married, so like, so like it goes hand in hand.
What about the older cast members?
I don't know.
I think they're like dead. No, they're not
No,
dead. They're
they're
in the
not.
new 70s show.
Yeah.
I haven't
But, I
seen
mean,
it.
they're probably fine.
They're probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or not.
I'm counting the people in the picture, and everybody but Topher Grace has been
They're all the
canceled.
young
Yeah,
actors
Burn It
from
with
the
Fire.
cast.
Burn It with
Yeah.
Fire.
That I've heard
Oh.
nothing good about that.
Same with The Idol.
Idol?
The Idol
Fuck
is the
that.
grossest show on TV.
I know we're not like putting things like ordering it, but I think that's the worst thing.
No, it's crazy.
That's worse than the Zionism.
Well, kinda. Like it isn't. It isn't
No,
because
no,
because
'cause
obviously
'cause
people
that-
are dying and
People
they're
are
innocent, and it's a
dying,
horrible
bombings,
situation.
Yeah.
But The Idol was literally disgusting.
Okay, out of all the like stuff that's like
Media.
what-
Media.
media bullshit, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, the
We have the
downfall of
web-
the website formerly known as Twitter, X.
But,
Yeah, just, like throw that in the fire.
yeah, burn it.
Yeah.
What-
we don't.
Even
we
though
don't like
the
you anymore.
submarine.
A couple
Dude,
people
I
here
think
still
we
have
need
it.
more billionaires to die in submarines.
Dyson.
I don't know.
I don't feel
I don't feel.
okay being like, woo, dead people, even if they are
Give me
millionaires.
the ick.
Billionaires.
Give me the
the
ick. Put it there.
Yeah.
The fact that they
'Cause
thought they
it's-
could do it.
Yeah, I don't feel good just saying. Let him
Megan
die.
Stallion's boyfriend gets prison time for shooting her in the foot.
You positively juicy. More people deserve to get
in
prison
the foot.
time for being so many rappers horrible to women.
Yeah.
Like actively horrible to women. Deserve prison. Crazy that it took like a year and a half for him to go to prison.
Speaking
Yeah.
of prison, Donald Trump's mugshot.
Oh, love it.
Perfect.
Iconic.
In fact, give me a
the
sequel.
yeah.
Wednesday
Well, we do have a sequel.
started.
He might not be running
Oh, he's only been
in
banned
one
from
state.
He's on 2 states.
Who states now?
But there's states that wouldn't vote for Trump in the
Wednesday,
first place.
another cursed production.
So started with Take It or Leave It, became Gave Me the Ick.
Wait, like just the show?
The show, and then learning like the Timmy, like Tim Burton wanting to hang out with like this and like take shot. Like he was like Tim Burton, the 50-something-year-old man, really wanting to hang out with this 18 to 20-year-old cast and like stay friends with them.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That is icky.
And like, you know how like the one dude got in trouble for like the sexual
I
assault
completely
stuff?
forgot about that.
Yeah, he the like main
The
like
main, like one of the main
male
love
lead.
interests.
Yeah, he
Black
got
guy?
Xavier.
Yeah, he would invite he would invite people to his basement and then like sexually assault them in his basement.
Yeah, he was
at like
I completely forgot.
hangouts. They'd get high
He
and
was
then he'd
really
like grope
well
them and
known
shit.
in Toronto.
Yeah,
for his,
in the city, he
in
was
the
well
specific-
known.
because he would throw I think he started freshman year and high school and stopped throwing them around when he was like 19, and people knew those were like sexual assault parties.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yikes.
I forgot. I completely forgot about that.
I wouldn't put it in give me the ick.
Burn it with fire,
I'd
yeah.
burn it with fire.
I would've-
there's also there's more to it.
There's
also,
more?
so Tim Burton knew because Tim Burton and him had conversations where they're like, "Here's our most embarrassing moments," because they were hanging out, they were friends.
Oh my god.
And then he so people like dug
Okay.
through interviews and he was like, yeah, and we were talking about our worst moments. And there were some moments where I was like, should I have casted you? But then I realized he's an absolute freak, just like me. That's why I casted him in this role.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm like, Tim Burton, like,
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Unsurprised. He's
let
the
me just connect that to really think about who Johnny Depp is as a person.
Johnny Depp.
let's
we
not
should really
drag
look at him.
No, let's not like
Oh,
go
wait.
into that.
Was that this year? No, it wasn't.
What?
Amber Heard?
Amber Heard
No,
was
that
last
was
year.
last
Okay,
year.
thank
Amber
God.
Heard's
That's a
in,
burner with fire too.
Amber's Heard's in Aquaman.
Barely. I hear she's in like it for like 15 minutes. like she's
And it still won't pay her bills.
and it's still she's not in the movie.
Yeah. Well, it turns out 2023 was actually a really ass year.
Nothing really fucking happened. Nothing
I mean,
happened
are
at
you
all.
surprised?
It's bottom heavy.
Really ass for the zeitgeist.
Unless we talk about the armed conflicts in the Middle East.
That's pretty ass. To what you mean? The
I meant,
armed
like-
conflicts in the Middle East have been pretty bad.
I meant like
Okay.
in energy, you know.
Yeah, and
The energy is bad too. Okay.
let's think about the energy for 2024.
Our resolutions.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do in 2024? Like something you want to get better at?
I
or
want to just be the most productive version of myself again. I do need to set like actual like concrete goals, but I do want to indulge in hobbies like heavily. Because I actually haven't indulged in a hobby heavily in a sec.
I want to donate more stuff.
donate more
Donate
stuff?
more stuff?
What do you mean?
Like organs.
No, like
Like semen?
things, like clothes.
Dude, I looked into
Oh,
that.
You
okay.
looked into that. You're like,
There was
how
a
much money
part.
can I
There's a
make off
part
a pop?
in this year where I was like kind of down for cash, and I was like maybe I could like blood, sperm, plasma, whatever.
Aren't you the minimum
Plasma's
height
blood,
too?
Dathan.
Isn't the minimum height 5'11"?
Yeah.
5'11"?
Because no one wants short babies.
Damn, that's kind of fucked. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, it's 5'10".
Oh, it's 5'10"?
It's
Okay,
5'10".
it's 5'10".
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like 5'11"'s like, damn, that's real close to 6.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give my
Um,
sperm to a bank anyways. Fuck.
Fuck you.
And
I'll
then I
keep it
looked
in my
into
trash
it,
bin,
and
asshole.
all the like sperm places are not close at all. Like they're in like San Francisco.
Oh, you gotta go.
Not worth it. And they're
Bay
probably not
Area.
paying enough for you to go to San Francisco.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, okay, can't do this.
There's blood bank.
I want to get
That
fit.
don't really pay.
I already started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've
Do you
been
want to
doing.
get fit or you want to get swole?
I mean, I ideally I'd like to get swole, but I'm gonna start by getting
Yeah,
fit.
yeah, okay.
No,
Yeah,
one
I
step
mean-
at a time.
Yeah.
I've been doing.
That's what I'm going for too.
Yeah, I started like a 2-week workout routine. I just finished it. Today's the last day, and it's a rest day.
Mm.
And so,
Nice.
yeah, and I've been counting calories for the past 2 weeks too.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I was like, I started getting like a bunch of like fitness influencers in my YouTube shorts. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
Why wait? Why wait for the new year?
the most like effective diet is just monitoring your calories and making sure you eat like foods that aren't calorie dense but have a lot of like that fill you up.
Yeah, my go-to breakfast has been like Greek yogurt with frozen berries and some cereal.
Okay,
and some like
yeah.
sweetened condensed milk to sweeten the yogurt. That's been good.
Lately, very similar Greek yogurt with oatmeal and like raisins and cranberries and stuff. It's been very, very good.
Dude, I love dried cranberries.
Yeah, I love dried cranberries.
What about prunes?
Ew.
No.
You said
Fuck that.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a reason people say it's for old people.
Because it is.
It's
It's just
for-
like fucking hard candy.
Yeah, and butterscotch
good.
shit, and like butterscotch fucking.
You're a piece of shit, Dathan.
Brendan, you're a
Anyways,
60-year-old
but
man.
talking about how you're not waiting for the new year. I am waiting for the new year for my big thing,
Oh yeah,
which is to get clean.
get clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
No
gonna,
more- no
you're
more
gonna stop
smack.
injecting heroin.
No more
Into your
smack. Oh, don't call it heroin. Call it
sorry.
No,
smack.
no, but I am, and well, I don't need to talk about
Yeah,
this.
you don't need to talk. No, it's fine.
I'm quitting two things that have been a problem for me.
Quit the other thing. Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love making.
No.
You're gonna be an
No,
abstinent boy.
But they're both drugs. But yeah, I'm gonna quit that. I haven't quit either of them yet.
Yeah, but dude, New Year's gonna be like Eve. New Year's, not Eve. It's Eve. It is Eve. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
New
good.
Year's Eve's gonna be your last vice.
Yes. Because
Okay.
I also want to like kind of like work on my hobbies. Like two things that are just kind of for like the first part of the year. I've got like the first part of my year kind of set up. I want to learn the guitar because I have had a guitar in my room for years now.
You know what? I'm gonna learn piano because my family got a free piano.
That's what.
And
Yeah.
I probably
that's
should.
what's up.
I probably should learn how to play that free piano.
Yeah. And then Spanish because
Yes.
I'm taking so right now I'm on Duolingo. I'm 3 months into Duolingo. I have a 3-month streak.
Nice.
I've been killing it. And then I'm going to take a class. I already signed up for my first Spanish class next semester. And then because we're going to do this Mexico City trip probably late summer-ish, I'm going to take a summer class for Spanish too. So I can like have...
So you can be all Spanished up.
You can have some mid-Spanish. Like, you can have, like, you can get around.
Yeah, I could get around. I can, like, explain stuff to you guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys have not put any effort into learning Spanish yet.
Yeah, Dyson, pregnant.
You guys could at least get on Duolingo.
I will.
Yeah, at very least.
Yeah.
Watch some K-dramas in Spanish.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Okay, is that
Brendan,
it?
what about you?
New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolution.
I don't know. Resolve to be alive in the new year.
Jeez.
Oh my god, that's
a low bar.
Not just a low bar. He said the lowest bar.
Yeah,
No, literally, I don't think there's a singular lower bar than my goal is to be alive in the new year.
By the way, New Year, Monday.
Yeah, like,
It's Friday. Survive the weekend.
your goal is to survive the weekend.
Easy.
Okay. No.
I guess
Yeah, there's like nothing you want to do.
create a schedule where I
Keep your are actually busy with things.
know where I
Or-
I'm busy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Having like a schedule that keeps you occupied.
Yeah. Work.
And being
Work on
alive.
hobbies.
Being existing.
Yeah.
Just
Existing
Being around.
is gone.
Existing.
Existing no, okay. Okay, guys. It's been great seeing you for the holidays and the new year.
I hope you survive to the New Year as well.
Tell
And
us,
if you didn't, you won't be watching this episode.
tell us your new year goals in the comment section below. And